mics are live.
Mark's live. Oh, okay, yeah.
The mics are live. You want to make sure that that volume is good whenever, since you fucked with it. On the...
Do you want to turn the light on?
Oh, yeah. It's on.
Sweet. The music is super loud in my ears, but I'm gonna check on here. If you'll...
Well, I'll turn down the music a little bit. Like, that's not an issue. And we've got the stream delay, so it's going to be a minute or two before whatever I say comes up.
Missing my arms. With the chair, using the chair.
Oh, does Jazz have your normal chair?
It's fine. It's no big deal.
It sounds fine on Twitch now.
Okay.
Like the volume to person.
Well, I'm more concerned about when we don't have the background music going that it's right. Because it was way too quiet for like 2 weeks and nobody told us.
I'll check it again then too. I was just checking it for
I
different
need you
increments.
other two to talk as well, please.
Alright, here I am talking.
You went to the fair? What'd you do at the fair?
Not a goddamn thing. I just kind of trailed behind my girlfriend and her mom.
It's impossible to go to the fair and not do something.
Oh, you went to the fair with your girlfriend and her mom.
Yeah, I wanted to go look at the animals, and then her mom stepped in cow shit, and that isn't the animals. I was very upset.
How did she step
That
in
was
cow shit?
I know.
I guess they didn't realize the room full of cows would inevitably have cow shit. So, I got to see like handful of cows. I got to pet like one sheep.
Yeah, you're going to have to
And
fix
then,
that.
Oh.
It's fixed. I got it.
I ended up, trailing around while they looked at the flea market.
You went on Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday?
How
What
did-
time?
What?
What time?
I think we got there like 7.
Oh, you could have came and watched my daughter dance. She was there with her dance group.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
on
there
picture.
a sport your children are not involved in competitively?
It's just mainly baseball and dance. They don't really do anything else.
What about cheerleading?
She did that when she was younger, but she doesn't do it anymore.
Any of them play basketball?
Huh?
Have any of them played
Yeah,
basketball?
my son played basketball.
Have
Okay.
you made any of them play volleyball like you?
What was that? Made him play what?
Vol-
Shut up.
What was that?
I say that word weird.
Oh.
I know I do.
I'm playing
too.
it back in my head trying to remember it.
Volleyball?
It's volleyball.
Volleyball?
Yeah.
Volleyball?
There's 2 V's in mine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they've done camps. They like the same sports that I do, so.
You send your children to camps for sports?
Yeah.
I don't think that worked out too well for the Jews.
We're just going to let that hang
the
there.
Sports part.
Hmm?
It's because they didn't have sports there.
Is that what it was? There wasn't
I'm sure
enough
they made
sports
up
in the
some
Jewish
sports.
camps.
I mean, I don't think they did.
I don't think they had time.
I think they made up a sport of dig this trench. That may have been a
Try not to
sport.
starve to death. You think they were playing kickball too?
There were winners and losers in that camp.
Go on, tell us about the winners and losers in the concentration camps. Let
You
me hear
started
your
it.
version of history on this.
The ones that lived and the ones that died. Case closed.
I think most of them died.
Like
I think-
43 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you had some survivors. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the stories that you have.
Not a lot. There wasn't a lot of survivors in the
Would y'all
concentration
fucking
camps.
eat dinner out here? All this shit on this hot mic.
I don't use that, and no, we didn't eat out here.
Not you all, but Half Sack or Little Rick or
No.
somebody.
The only person that ever uses that mic is Kyle. And he's not
Hey.
he's not a eat on mic kind of guy.
So,
Eating on mic.
Oh, I
Everybody?
just fucking food bits and shit in here.
Who's been eating on a mic?
I don't know.
I did get some pork rinds. They were homemade.
Those are good for Mike.
Oh, not here though.
I like him bike shorts.
You like
No
them?
wonder it took you so long to get here.
What, you think he jogged up the expressway?
Yeah, more out.
Talk about Jersey Shore. Look at this motherfucker walking in with this tan.
Hey, I'm gonna take my shirt off in every minute. Really gonna be aggravated. Oh,
I've never seen that high up on his legs.
yeah. It's I don't really wear these outside of the house usually.
I think that's a good policy.
It is. I don't know. I got lots of stuff going on that I don't normally do.
Now, not only are they out of the house, but they are online.
Yes, they are. Thank God, everybody knows about it.
All right, starting the show.
All right. This is an explicit podcast containing filthy language and adult themes like dick and shit jokes. If you're easily offended or have a stick up your ass, this probably is not for you. Guidance is suggested for sensitive types, and occasionally some lights may flash, so if you're prone to seizures and all that, you might want to skip this. And lastly, we don't speak for anyone or any entity. We only speak for ourselves, of course. What follows is opinion based on our individual experiences in the industry. So take that. God damn it, I fucked it up at the end. Good morning, everybody. Broadcasting live from the Big House. It's the #1 Delivery Guy podcast on the way home. This is out for delivery. Welcome in. I got big news. Big fucking news coming.
Got a boat.
No,
He's
it's old
wearing
news.
Shorts.
It's big news. I said
His big news is he only owns shorts now.
Ooh.
shorts,
That's cute.
specifically.
Jason, what's Brian saying? I don't understand trader.
Trader? What does that mean? I think I'm lost.
We'll get into it in a little
Something.
bit.
All right.
Everybody needs to stop trying to steal his thunder on his
Big news.
announcement.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm Conan O'Brien. I'm back, and things are different. That's for sure. 4
Volume.
pounds heavier already. Say that. Jazz is here. Good morning.
Morning.
Funko Fred made it back.
Heyo.
We never came up with a new name for him, but
That's
he's
fine.
back.
I'm
He's out
back.
of rehab, and this time I think it's going to stick.
Veins are looking good.
Everything falling apart.
Ready to
huh?
go.
Good. Wolf Kid,
Hey, how's it going?
what's up, man?
Feeling like shit.
Why? Did you get drunk last night?
No, I sprained my ankle. Walked the fair.
I was getting ready to say, did you go to the fair?
And yeah, I didn't eat anything though.
Well,
I did get pork rinds, but I didn't eat them there. Or
You
at
bought
home.
pork rinds at a fair.
They were homemade and they had some cool flavors. So I was
homemade?
like,
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I guess I mean,
They don't taste stale?
No
Just-
GMOs.
Okay,
first
they
of
just
all.
rip the
Yeah.
skin off the pig and throw it in hot
Yeah.
grease, and then there's a artisan aspect of that.
I mean, they've got a lot of kooky flavors like
Small
pizza.
batch.
Yeah,
Yeah, pizza flavored pig skin. It's not bad.
fucking delicious.
After lunch, Jason, sir.
General sirs, how fair is it?
Really fucking good, actually. It's a number of different things. I'm alarmed at how different it is.
What, your job?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going to get into that.
Well, I switched to State Farm, and I didn't save any fucking money. So that's what I switched. That was the big news.
Oh.
No, I could not be
Okay,
more.
first of all, it's Geico. Like, you ruined every part of that.
I know.
bit.
I don't give a shit.
Like, what's wrong?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Fuck.
He was so upset by that, he cut it
Yeah,
off.
he just cut
no
it
more
off.
show.
No,
Like,
it's
it
kind
was
of
a
fun.
bad bit to begin with, and then he made it worse by fucking up the company.
I'm out of delivery as it goes, as it turns out. I'm out of the delivery. I'm done.
Dude, some people just can't hack it. I don't know why you're upset.
It's
some
not-
people. This
it's-
job isn't for everybody.
This job that I got now, wow, this isn't for anybody. This is fucked.
He made it like 5 years.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only 5?
Yeah, well, 6.
Six.
Six
So he
and-
made it
six
6
and a
years.
little
That's
bit.
a year longer than what I gave him whenever he first started.
6 and a little bit a month. Couple months. But yeah, man, I've gained 4 pounds last week. I'm not doing anything. We're sitting in training now.
Okay, so 4 pounds in 1 week of work there. That's extra. You're going to be over 2,000 pounds when
I
you
know
retire.
that's the problem. They did say you're gonna have to change the way you eat. I said I can't change the way I eat. I eat a very particular way. And I started listing some of the shit that I enjoy from time to time, and they said, "Yeah, you're gonna have to eat real food." I'm gonna have to start eating real food.
I don't think so. I don't know why. Why are the lights not on in that camera?
What lights?
Oh.
It's on.
Yeah,
I guess the lights have burned down to that. Whatever.
it's getting a pretty good amount of light in there.
So you switched to be a toilet man.
I did. I switched over to be a toilet man, and
Alright.
it happened so fast. You know, it really did.
It's a real whirlwind journey. It's like a dream
It
come
is.
true.
Well, I didn't think so. I
Finally
was very
into
nervous about it.
janitorial services.
Well, see what we're doing. We're cleaning for health, Jason. We're not cleaning for appearance. That takes a big bunch of pressure off right there.
So you're not gonna sweep the floor,
No,
get up the rubber
no, I'm
bands.
not doing shit.
Did they present you with like a golden plunger or something to
No, it was like
commensurate the
there's
event?
there's a secret handshake.
It's a secret handshake.
Yeah, and they tell you, look, don't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fundamental change in your life here. Don't tell. Just act like, well, I want to go a different direction. Just say that.
I mean, it is a fundamental change in your life. You went from a respectable profession to cleaning toilets. I mean,
right. I mean, cleaning the toilets, that's about 2% of what you do. The rest of the time,
not according to our guy.
your guy, as it turns out, your guy's doing almost everything wrong. Almost everything.
You didn't. I didn't have to go be a janitor to know that.
But no, once
that.
you learn the rules, you see what he's been doing, and I said, no, that can't be possible. And she's like, oh, I got to get out there. I said, you need to get out there and see what he's doing. She said, I don't like going out there.
So have you actually reported for actual work yet?
No.
Or are you still watching videos?
I'm still watching videos.
Are they going to give you some black bags?
I asked about the bags.
How many cat traps will you be issued?
I asked about traps.
How many times are you going to cut the grass a day?
That depends. There's not a lot of grass where I'm going.
It's according to how hot it is. He only our guy only cuts the grass like once a month if it's hot.
Right.
I think he puts like weed killer on most of the grass.
I mean, they got that $10,000 piece of equipment. You might as well use it.
You have to be certified to use the Roundup, too. That's no
that
shit.
makes sense. That's
Oh,
cancer agent.
it's
You got to be
chemicals.
certified to spray the Roundup. And you're not allowed to have animal traps.
Does your 90 days start over?
No.
So like
No,
you're
I'm a
full.
career employee. So, yeah,
Okay.
you walk over and you trade in your shirt and you get a dark blue shirt.
I mean, the only thing you lose is your seniority when you change
Was that
craft.
all? Yeah, but, I mean, you're local for
Yeah.
bidding. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't take that with you. But, yeah, that's it. I mean, you go in, you put your feet up, 6 a.m. to 2:30.
To be
Pete?
clear though, all you've done so far is watch training videos.
Yeah.
You haven't actually cleaned the toilet yet.
Oh, I cleaned a toilet. I cleaned my first one, yeah.
Was it like a trainer toilet?
No,
was
it's
just
just
like a-
it's a the video, there was
this
like
him?
a
He took
room that had some brand new
First toilet.
Okay, wait a
toilets
minute.
in it, but they
They
took us
showed you a
into
video on how to clean a fucking toilet.
It's very specific.
Of course they have a video on that.
It's a very specific way to clean a bathroom, and you have to do it that way.
You got to curb your wills or you get fired.
It's a little like that. Now, that part does translate.
Do you have to chalk
Some
your
silly
fucking
shit.
rolling garbage can tires?
No, you don't have to do that. You're not supposed to use the rolling garbage can. You're supposed to use a cart. And on the cart is everything you need. And they make it simple. There's a red cart. There's a green cart.
I'm already
There's
lost.
a yellow cart, too. But
I'm
not
already
gonna
lost.
fuck
What is
with
that
shit.
for biohazards?
No, the red cart's for the bathroom. So that kind of lends a little like, ooh, you got to be careful in here, especially with that scrub brush.
Why did he point at me like I knew what he was talking about?
Scrub brushes. You know about those.
Part of the business, man.
I got a
don't
floor
know.
cart, and there's like you got to go dust. You know.
Let me ask you
I
a
already
question.
hate you.
How many of those floor machines, like the floor like waxing
Buffers?
cleaning machines, have you been issued? Because we have 4 at our station.
I know you got a bunch.
Buffers.
You're only supposed to have one, and it's only supposed to be used twice a year.
You know, if they get a Roomba, they could replace you.
No, they couldn't really. This is way more detailed. I'm more concerned about a Honduran lady coming over and
Yeah, I was about to
replacing
say
me,
that.
contracting out the whole fucking department.
Here's what I'm concerned about: is like for years on this show, he has demeaned
Oh,
our
yeah.
toilet man in every
Yes.
way possible.
Crushed him.
And as it turns out, I was right. He's wrong about everything he's doing.
Talked about how his job was so easy, a well-trained monkey could do it.
Yeah, that's right. I
But
still
now
stand
that
by that.
he is the well-trained monkey, he's like, no, you have a degree in shit. I got a degree in janitorial services out of this motherfucker. You know how many videos
Yeah,
I
that's
had to
right.
watch to clean this toilet? And fuck, if you're in Australia, you got to clean them a whole different way because they turn the other
Yeah, you got to
direction.
swirl. You got to do the brush the other end with your left hand or your non-dominant hand. You got to circle around the opposite direction. It's fucked. You got to
So-
remember
That is non-domino hand.
non-domino.
Have you
That's
act-
right. Sorry.
Are you watching videos at your assigned station?
No, we're not. We're not doing that either. We're going to the plant. And we're in there in the plant. It's just me and one other dude. The guy
The
that
guy
won't stop
from
talking.
Varsity.
Yeah. And we're in there.
Well,
and
that class is going to take you 4 weeks longer than what it should because he's going to ask every question he can ask.
it was supposed to be a week, but we're going into 2 because she wanted us to have. The boss wants us to have a long weekend.
What?
That's what she said.
What's that mean?
She's going to drag this training out so we
She-
have a long weekend.
How?
Because we sign up for the overtime list. If we don't make it, if we can't make this training last this week, I'll have to report to my station, and I'm on the overtime list. I'll have to work in the plant on Sunday. But if she keeps us in the training,
So why are you on
then
the
I can have a
overtime
long
list?
weekend.
If they're going to send you the plan every time you turn around.
Well, that's where you get your time. You don't get it between BT and ET. You get it at another station or the plant.
There's so much terminology. This seems like a real, breaking career.
It is.
What are you gonna do the first time you just get a toilet that's destroyed, like shit on the
I
toilet?
don't know. There's some funny stories involved there with that, and a couple of dudes Yeah, it's fine. A couple of the dudes are excited
Isn't
about
that
it.
like brand new water?
No, it's not.
Why does it look like piss?
It is piss.
Because I
Are you
spit it.
drinking? Are
Pulled
you
that
drinking
one of our
Pedialyte?
trucks?
I'm drinking piss. I had to do something to keep this carrier shit going. I mean, I still piss in jugs. I can't just stop doing it.
I thought you did that before you were a carrier.
Well, I did a little bit. You're right. I pissed in the sink a lot too at home.
Hey, who hasn't?
I don't know. It's just fucking right there. I mean, it's easy, you know.
And so's the toilet.
I mean, it's right next to it.
Yeah.
No, I mean the
Literally-
kitchen sink. I'm talking about the kitchen
no,
sink.
I'm talking about the old basement sinks. The big.
Oh yeah, the big porcelain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you had your biohazard trainings?
No.
Do you know how to remove the sharp containers?
No, that comes this
What do you
week
do if you
sometime.
find a heroin needle on the property?
You only empty the sharps once a year.
Have they
probably.
taught you how to throw away somebody's ring gear yet?
No, not yet. I'm learning about that too.
Okay.
I had asked about it. At what point do I get to cut off locks?
You need
And
to
she
go-
said, "Oh, you never cut off locks." I said, "Oh, you really gotta know." Every time she's brought up a subject, I've said, "Oh, when do we get?" And she's like, "Ugh." She hates it. She hates it. She's like, "Yeah, I really gotta take a drive out there to that place."
Just listen to the first 2 seasons of this show, or 3 seasons.
Well,
Every
let me
show
know
up to
when, let
today.
me know when your first day's out there, because I've got a plant in that station who is immediately going to start a rumor that you caught a cat, sacrificed it to Satan on the property,
Okay. All right. Good.
Uh,
that sounds decent.
just to see, you know.
How he reacts to it.
Oh, I don't care.
Also, somebody might threaten to cut your hands off.
We'll see.
Don't
just
Chop
so
my
you know.
fucking hands off. Yeah.
What
Well,
about
you know,
stabbing him in the
I
back?
keep my hands to myself. I don't go around touching other people's stuff. So I'm not that kind of guy.
I mean, you're going to have to clean up. Like, you're going
Oh,
to
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I know. They'll trash the place. I don't give a shit.
So you're just going to let the place be trashed.
Yeah. If they want to live like that, that's the way they're going to live.
It's cleaning for health, not for appearance.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Wolf Kid. Yo, your future's
You're
bright.
way too
really.
relaxed.
Except for the fact that Wolf Kid's going to be the one that finds the bathroom you have to clean and come in.
Yeah,
that
probably.
way.
I
He'll
can tell
find
you
it.
where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what?
He had to punch his
Let's
to
get
it
him
down.
one of these jobs.
I don't want to do that shit.
You don't want to?
I don't want to touch people
For the same money, you don't want to
Yeah,
do it?
no.
Actually, it's probably more money what you're making now.
I mean, I would consider it.
I got a 17-cent raise.
Well, I can't
Big
ask
deal.
him. That's rude.
You know. So, yeah, man. Things changing.
Is it a union gig?
Yeah,
Ooh.
the whole
Yeah.
Ooh,
thing
Yeah,
is.
every
Yeah, the whole thing is.
craft there has a union.
okay.
And I take the test again next week
For the actual.
for the actual maintenance thing.
I got to tell you, I don't know what you did as you left, but when you left, you took fucking everybody with you.
There's a couple dudes that went.
No. We ain't got any of the same supervisor except for Karen.
Oh, yeah, that did change. That my ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, he's out there. And the day that I was gone was the first day that he was available to work there.
That's awkward.
Because, well, you know, I always said I was going to call I was going to make a phone call if, like some
Yes.
office of, how do I say this?
I don't know because I'm unsure what you're trying to say.
I was, it's a conflict of interest for him to work there. And every time they said something about he was trying to get back there, I would tell the manager, hey, you bring him in here, I'll make one fucking phone call, and he's got to go. He can't come here till I'm gone.
He couldn't work there because of the fact he's a part of your ex-wife's family, and that in itself
Yeah.
would have caused issues.
Well, even if I was still married to her, it would cause issues.
Agreed.
Does she still work there?
No,
No.
no.
No, she quit and burnt that bridge with a fucking flamethrower. She firestormed that fucking bridge
Yeah.
when she left.
She jerked the footers out. It's over.
She is not eligible for rehire, and it is very uncommon for us to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've rehired drug addicts and cons before.
She tried to get it back a couple times.
She did.
Yeah.
And she is
Oh,
on the
gosh.
not available for
Yeah.
rehire list.
No way.
Wow.
No bueno.
No.
Yeah. Terrible.
Her last day, she pulled a spectacular trick that is the dumbest thing you can do in this job.
What?
I can't say on air. Because
Let's just
technically
say
it's
that,
a crime.
Let's just say she did some
I got what you're saying.
dumb shit, and everybody knows about it.
She peed on the product?
Yes.
Didn't try to hide it. I
No,
think that
it's-
would have been better, actually.
Probably.
I think you
Yeah,
could have
that
been like,
would've
it
been-
was an accident.
Well, I didn't. It's splash a little bit. A little bit of splash.
Hey, you better watch it. You're
So-
gonna have to clean up that splash.
Yeah, it's no big
So the other thing is like, a dude I really like is now my supervisor. I went from Jordan to a dude I'm kind of fond of.
Oh,
I got the cooters.
you got the coots.
Yeah.
Cooties.
Yeah.
I hear there's a shot for that.
And one of the favorite things I've ever seen happened.
What?
Sam.
Yeah.
He asked her to do something, and
Oh,
she
no.
said, well, it's obvious that you're new because you don't know what you're talking about. He's like, what do you mean? I don't know what I'm...
Fuck.
And she said, well, if you knew any of the routes in here, you wouldn't ask me to go from there to there. He's like, wait, I don't know the routes in here? Yeah, obviously you don't.
Oh, fuck.
And he handled it better than I think I've ever seen a supervisor handle that kind of, like...
Especially him, too. He's wound up.
questioning.
Isn't he mad?
No.
He's not mad anymore?
No, he's a lot calmer, man. I think he's got over some stuff that he had some
Good.
issues
Serenity
with.
now.
Very good. I'm glad for him. I'm happy
Serenity
for him,
now.
man.
He just
Serenity
he
now.
just looked at her and went, okay, I guess I don't. You just got to do it.
Real shit.
And I'm like, I'm standing there, and I'm waiting. I'm like, he's going to say, bitch, I started here.
Yeah. I thought
I've
that's
worked
where
every
this
route
was
in
going.
here.
I thought for sure that it was going to turn into he made this sweeping general.
No,
When
no,
fucking
he-
move
he
his
just
arms
said-
around. Bitch, get over there and carry it.
All right, just do it.
All right. All
Just
right.
do it. You don't got a
Just
choice.
do it. Oops. Hit that camera.
Yeah, so
Awesome. Yeah, that's good.
I was like, all right, this is going to be all right.
He's going to work out. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
sounds
don't
good,
know if
man.
anybody ever told her, like, that he worked there for, like, 2-3 years.
She knows.
Oh, does she?
Yeah,
'Cause
she
she
does.
didn't act like she did.
She did because she was talking about what was it? She gave him her number or something, and that he was texting her about work. Yeah, he would go help her and shit, like help
Yeah.
her figure it out and all that. And so she was there when he was there.
I guess maybe she forgot.
Maybe.
Because that was a really dumb thing to
Yeah,
say.
that was dumb. Huh.
I mean, like, normally you'd be right.
Well, if
Normally
you're
you
gone
could
for a
say
while,
that.
yeah. How long has he been gone?
He's not been gone that long. Like 2 years, 2.5 years.
I haven't been that long.
Yeah, well,
I think it was last Christmas he was still in there, right?
No, it wasn't last Christmas. I think it was Christmas before
Oh,
that.
fuck. It is goddamn. The days go slow, but the years would blow by.
Yeah, so
What the fuck?
Jordan's gone. Carla's gone. The only
Yeah.
person we still have is Karen.
Mm-hmm.
But Jordan, man,
I saw him out there, man.
I gotta tell you, he committed a major fuck up before he left,
Did he?
and I don't think that has anything to do with any of this.
No, probably not.
But I think it might in the future.
About him coming back to something like that? It's just a detail he's on, right?
So there was some rural routes up for bid,
Mhm.
and he never posted them.
Oh, fuck.
But he replied to Human Resources that they were posted.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, boy.
So then when we found out they closed, because we didn't find out about it after they closed.
Yeah.
You have to open that back up.
Yeah.
The bid's going to have to be reopened. So
Yeah.
instead of those bids being settled on August 31st, which is when they were going to start,
Oh, God.
they're now going to be like September or later.
Ooh, if I was one of those people that got one of those
Wouldn't
routes, oh fuck, I'd be breaking
insane.
hell.
Oh, I'd be fucking mad.
Well, but I mean, he flat out lied and said he had posted them.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
And so then
With
I
him.
went to Karen and was like, these routes weren't posted. Somebody's going to file a grievance. Because somebody in our office is filing a grievance wants to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who.
Mhm.
Like, she wants to leave.
Yeah.
And I'm like, somebody's going to file a grievance. So, like, they're not back there. Like, let's go look right now that we just now learned about this.
Yeah.
So we can't say that somebody tore them down.
I'll be damned.
We walk back there and nope.
And he said he did.
I don't even think he got the email.
Probably not. I mean, he's
Because
fucking
I
full of
was
shit.
talking to my union steward when I gave my statement on how they weren't posted,
Mhm.
and she's going through the distribution list of that email,
Oh.
and it didn't look like he was on there. It looked
Oh,
like fingernail was on there.
So there was
So
no
he
way.
That's
replied-
not his problem then.
I know. They
So
just don't ever change
No,
it.
but it is because they asked him, "Did you post this?" And he said, "Yeah, yeah."
Well, that
yeah,
part
yeah.
is, but
Yeah.
That's the part that's the trouble.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you missed the email. Like that could happen legitimately.
Yeah.
Especially if they look at the list and he wasn't on it.
Yeah,
God
you'd be like,
damn.
I didn't know
There's a
anything about it.
legit
But then they
reason.
ask you, "Did you post this to prevent this from happening?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I took
Yeah, I
care of
did
that." I still don't have a bag.
You still didn't get your bag,
Still
huh?
didn't get a bag, so I'm free and clear with safety.
I left a bag.
I don't want it.
It was
To be
new.
clear.
It was
To be
new.
clear, I don't want it.
New
Can I
bag.
have the bag?
Huh? I got a new bag.
Can I?
Nope.
Can I have the bag?
No, you can't have the bag. Doesn't belong to me.
No,
Why?
it's
It's their property.
property
Yeah.
of the service.
Yeah.
I see your guys' totes all the time.
Yeah, those are illegal too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to make sure you get the one that doesn't say that's illegal to use
illegal?
it. Right.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Or the blue one.
Eh.
Just get the blue one.
I've had one in my trunk for 10 years.
Yeah, I still got a couple. I mean,
I've
I'm
got
using
one.
them, but
I don't think Jason knows how many he has.
Why do I have more than
a
one?
shed full of them. What's in them?
Yeah.
Can you find me any hard plastic trays? Because that's the thing I have trouble keeping at
I
work.
need the plastic ones.
The hard ones, man.
I don't know why the fuckers they start sending them back, and then they stop sending them to us.
Well, when I first started, this was I think before you were there. When I first started in the new building, I had some at my case, and they made a rule that nobody could keep the hard plastic trays at their case.
Yeah.
We had to put them in a central location
Yeah,
and then get what we needed every
used
day.
to do that
Yeah.
too.
Well, they don't send them anymore.
Well, over like a month, like this, they just I don't know what they did with them. They just disappeared.
Probably what happened is they accidentally got put on a fucking truck and
Probably.
sent out
Probably.
because they were put them in those Gaylords or whatever, and they would send them on the
God,
truck.
that name has got to change too. You know, I'm so
I
tired of
say
it.
it so many goddamn times. At my
So I've
job.
got 7.
Gaylord. What the fuck?
So I've got 7 at my case, and I never need 7. Like the most I ever need is like 4 or 5. But I keep 7 because every week somebody steals like 2 to 3 from me.
Yeah.
And then I have to go claim them, mostly from fucking homeless asshole Flash is the one that comes over and steals them. So there's a note on my case that says do not take Flash.
Flash.
Yeah.
I feel
What a
like
dick.
he doesn't listen.
No, he stopped taking them. I haven't had that problem in a few weeks since I named him personally on the note.
Is his
So
name
they-
actually Flash?
They're staying there now.
No, that's his name.
No,
Oh,
they
that's
still
fucking-
disappear, but not at the rate
Okay.
at which they normally do, and I don't find them at his case after Advos.
Yeah, I wonder why people. They see a lot of guys like using them. I always was accustomed to using them.
I have to use them
But
for
then
my flats.
My swing guy started sending them back, and he said, "I hate these fucking plastics. Oh, we don't use them. That's fine. You don't have to use them."
Jason, you need
Send
one of
them
those
back.
hunting cameras that sets up so every time somebody comes into
Oh,
your
that's
case.
a good idea.
We have one of those. It's now the raccoon camera.
You getting any shots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when we first took the food away from him, there's a picture of a raccoon standing on the porch looking at the camera like, what the fuck?
Yeah, mouth
like his
wide
mouth's open like, ah!
Mouth open. Scared the shit out of him.
No, he's yelling at the camera, I
Did
believe.
it
He's
flash? Did it go off?
Like, no, it doesn't
Like,
flash.
oh, okay.
It doesn't want to
Flash.
scare the wildlife.
No,
If it's dark, it does that night vision
Yeah, the
bullshit.
green
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
that's funny.
So what's the update on the raccoon situation?
They're not really around anymore.
Is that what was killing the
Sounds better.
chickens?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Hmm.
No.
So did you ever replenish your chicken stock?
No.
No?
Oh.
Your
No.
experiment with the chickens is now over?
No.
I was gonna say you still got the eggs, right?
No.
No, got eggs.
No, we're out of eggs, yeah.
It was an embarrassment of riches the last time we had an egg report
I
up
know.
here.
Yeah.
You're trying to give them away.
Yeah.
Well, you run out of eggs when you don't have chickens, fellas. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if you know how
it's-
this works or
it's kinda
not.
hard to collect the
Which
eggs
is
off the
first though? I mean,
chickens.
fuck. I mean, you gonna get more.
The chicken.
You getting
In
more
our
bird?
case, the chicken is first.
Okay. You getting more another bird?
Probably next spring.
Okay.
Get
Next
an
spring.
ostrich.
No, don't get an ostrich. They
Get an
suck.
ostrich.
How about an emu?
Their eggs are like that.
Yeah, but I'll be out there punching them. I don't like those stupid fucking birds. You grab them by the neck, and they just collapse if you can just get. But you gotta be super fast. Just get them by the neck.
How many ostriches have you grabbed around your
I've
their
punched
neck?
2 in my life.
That bird would kill you.
I know. It's behind a fence. That's why you gotta get them behind a fence.
Reach
You
through
can't
the-
just grab one running loose. You gotta have it a pin. So you get those nifty nabber, the little fucking grabber. that
Here
they
we
gave
go.
us.
Back
They gave us a nifty nabber.
Of course
And
they
it's
did.
You can pick up a penny
How
off
often
the
are you
floor
supposed to police the parking lot for
3 times a week.
detritus?
3 times a week.
A week? That should
Well,
be
you
an
can get
every
everything. She
morning
said
thing.
basically you can get your weekly cleaning done on Monday.
So what are you supposed to do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday?
Police.
What about Wednesday?
I'm off Tuesday, so I don't know.
Oh, I thought your off day was Wednesday.
No,
so
I don't know why you left it off there.
I'm on his old off day.
Yeah. You know, you police the grounds. That's
How
what
many times a
you're
day are
doing
you
that.
supposed to clean the toilets?
There's not a set. I think there is. Maybe twice a week.
He's gonna have to rewatch all these videos.
Dude, our guy does it like twice a day.
Yeah, he's nuts, but he closes it and he won't let anybody in. It's fucked. Keeps it shut.
You know
You're
how
not
many times
supposed to do
I've
that.
used the manager's bathroom when I get to work and he's got the toilets closed and I'm like, that Red Bull just fucking hit me and I'm like fucking running for the front.
You're not supposed to use the same mop in the bathroom. You're not supposed to use that mop in the locker room either. And he's got the cotton. He's
Well, I mean, that
swabbing it,
makes
slapping
sense.
his shit. You're not supposed to use those mops anymore either.
Well,
So she's like, I'm going out there and I'm going to confiscate some mops and we're going to have a talk.
what kind of mops are you supposed to use?
Little
change it out.
microfiber, little
Yeah.
fucking rectangle thing, like a Swiffer.
Ugh.
You're supposed to
There's
use
no
those.
fun in
Well, in
that.
the locker
suck.
room, not in the bathroom.
Yeah, because you don't want to spread the fucking shit from the bathroom into the locker
I
room.
get that.
He does everything wrong. Basically,
Well,
is what she said. Those are her words.
Yeah, but how long's he
he
been
is
doing
not
it?
going to take orders from a woman.
And
Oh no.
years.
Years. Oh, years. This dude's been doing this. I
How
think-
long is this dude? I mean, how long has he got?
I don't know. Wow.
Because there's a.
Unless he loses some hands.
They gave us a bid sheet.
Do you have to be racist to do that job?
No, as it turns out, no, you don't have to be.
You
Does
get
it
bonus
help?
points like when you're military and you get hired on.
Yeah,
So you get
you get
you're
a
racist,
little
you
bit
get
of
a-
leeway. You get a
Mm,
certain percentage of racist asshole.
yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. But they passed out bid sheets, and as a custodian, you can mark down the number. You know, like I want this one first, this one second. You can make as many picks as you want.
Yeah.
In the event that because they do this round robin bid thing.
That's the way ours. It's
Totally
the worst.
fucked.
It's the worst bidding. That can. You have to bid on
You have to-
everything you're willing to take or
Yeah.
you want because you never know if that guy's going to bid on something and you got to
yeah,
get
it's
it.
fucking crazy.
It's the stupidest. Used to we did residual bidding, which is where they would post what was open, and you could bid on that, or you could bid on the residual, which means after those two were settled or that one was settled, they would tell you everything that was now available that you would then bid on
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But now it's you got to bid on everything all at the same time. It's
See, I don't like
fucking
that. Either
retarded.
that or don't make any bids at all. Just don't make any bids because you're happy where you are.
Yeah.
And I thought about doing that, but then I put that place. That is my
Why?
fourth choice, maybe.
Why do you want to go there?
Just close.
That place
Yeah.
is.
That's fourth
Oh,
choice.
you mean where I'm at?
Yeah. Back
Oh, that
to the
makes
place
sense.
where I
Yeah,
started,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
If
I
he gets
mean,
a helper back, and maybe you.
helper. No, they're not giving him any help. He doesn't need
He
help.
had help the entire
I
time
know.
I've been there.
I know he had
Well,
help.
you've been
though.
reporting all these things. Maybe he's going to need a helper now to fix all the things he's doing wrong, and it's going to
Yeah.
be your
That's
ass
one of the
there
reasons-
having to fix what you
That's
fucked
one of the
up.
reasons he needs help because he's doing everything. He's doing it all the wrong way, and it's taking him extra time.
How much time of your week are you supposed to devote to catching local animals?
Zero. That's what you're not supposed to be catching animals.
You're
not
not.
supposed to be no. You're not
Because he
supposed to be
spends a lot of
trapping.
his time like trapping and catching animals.
He's fucked.
How many garbage cans are supposed to be on the outside of the building?
We talked about the garbage cans on the outside.
Yeah.
People bringing garbage, like food garbage,
Yeah.
doesn't need to be in an entryway.
Yeah. It
Supposed to
should
keep
be
those
outside.
clear. It should be
Yeah.
outside. Yeah, so you don't have to drag the shit indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
So, am I allowed, like, a carrier at their case? Are they allowed to throw away more than paper waste into
You can
those
throw
waste
anything you
bags?
want in there. Yeah,
What about dip?
you're not supposed to be eating at the case necessarily. So,
Oh, now you're on board with you shouldn't be.
oh, I don't
eating
eat at the case. I never did.
here. Drinking is also involved in
I don't
that
know if
sense.
drinking is prohibited.
I
You
believe
can't really
it is.
stop it because they're telling you to drink water all the time when it's hot. So it just follows that you would have to drink some water at the
Because
case.
he said something to me because every morning when Kara eats her breakfast, she comes over to my case to talk to me while she eats. And I don't know if you've ever seen her eat or not.
Oh yeah, it goes
It's
everywhere.
a little bit like Cookie Monster. She just opens her mouth and shoves it in and moves it back and forth.
It's like
and
an alligator.
food goes
eating.
everywhere.
My 10-year-old son does the same thing.
But she never stops talking.
She
So
doesn't.
the food just fucking
It
flies out.
Flies out of her mouth and off her sandwich.
I went over there one time. There's a hunk of egg stuck on his forehead, and she was over there. Blah 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 blah. God.
Yeah.
Funny shit.
Nah, not really. When you got to live
I'm gonna
it
miss
every
all
day.
that though. That's the shit I'm gonna miss.
When you got to live that every day.
Every day.
She was mad at
sounds-
me. She came in and yelled at me. I guess it was yesterday. Because when I got back on Friday, safety was there watching everybody
Oh,
pull
God.
Yep.
in. And they had already, they're busting people left and right.
Mhm.
Well, you didn't curb your wheels, Jason.
Yeah, they've been
Well,
out,
I
like,
did, but they were there. But Shitbeard and all of his shit, like
Shit turd
crew,
friends.
His
He's got a
Shitbeard
crew of
and-
one. Is what he's got.
He's got a few now.
Did you pass along your black book to Shitbeard, by the
No.
way?
No,
No.
No,
Greg's-
I'm not allowed to do that.
Greg's been de facto.
Has he actually been appointed or?
No. He's
Okay.
just helping out.
Okay.
He does like I do, where I'm not the union steward, but here's what ought to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need an actual union steward.
Yeah.
Go
You're
back
supposed
there.
to have one. Yeah.
But so Shitbeard was in my spot, and then all the other spots on that side were taken up by his shit crew,
Shit. crew.
preparing to sell for the day. I don't know what they've been doing to this fucking point because it's like 12:30,
Oh yeah.
and the only spot that was open
That's a waste of time.
was the girl that works next to me's spot. So I parked there, and she came in and yelled at me because now she's parked next to that girl, and she can't have that, and was screaming and yelling at me because. And I asked her what the fuck was I supposed to do? Park where like we parked the other cars,
Yeah.
and she told me yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, out front. Park it out front next time.
So I went out and moved the trucks
Oh,
to
fuck.
appease her. It's not fun anymore.
That's not fun.
It's not fun at all anymore.
This isn't fun anymore.
It is not.
What isn't?
That's for my mom. She's actually
Yeah.
listening today.
Okay.
She's been in chat, so I had to mention that just because we were walking around this giant freaking like store with all furniture and stuff, and she really had to pee.
Oh.
We
Oh,
got
no.
lost
It's
in
what
the
it's
store.
what Garden Ridge is now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
She
that
just
place
looked-
is chaos if you've ever been
I
in
Oh
there.
forgot
my
about
god,
that.
it's so huge. She just looked at me and goes, this isn't fun anymore. We need to find a restroom now.
We
And I
gotta
stop.
go.
I'm like, wait, I gotta take a picture of this to show Jason something. Or this. No, you don't understand. This isn't fun
It's no
anymore.
fun.
We need to find one now.
Yeah. So I had to go out there at 7:30 in the morning, move 2 trucks.
That's
because
great.
She was
Yeah.
having condition. And then I'm like, I don't understand what you're mad at me about. She's like, I'm not mad at you. You just don't understand what it's like to be me. And I'm like, you're
I
right.
guess not.
I don't.
Yeah, and a good thing too. It's a damn good thing.
Dude,
It must be exhausting.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm cracking up in that office like right now. Like I can't.
Chaos.
Wait, like losing it or like funny?
No, losing it. Like, cause I'm dealing with her because she wants to bid out,
No, we'll bid out.
but with the bid sheets being all fucked up,
Yeah.
she's
Well, I mean-
having trouble communicating with management in a manner in which management will listen.
Yeah.
Because she turned in a grievance and they kept the grievance. They wouldn't give it back to her for her to make a copy.
What?
And I'm like, they can't do that.
What the fuck?
So then, like, I had to go talk to Karen. It's like, you can't just keep this grievance. And she's like, well, she wouldn't have got this route anyway because she doesn't have enough seniority.
Hey,
And I'm like,
doesn't
that,
that up to you?
I was like, okay, then I'm filing it. If you're not going to file it because of that, then I'll file it because I could beat everybody on that sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't. Well, let me send an email.
Okay.
So, like, I've been having to talk to her in front of Kara about this.
Yeah.
And that's been setting Kara off even more,
Yeah.
is that someone has the audacity to speak to another human being who she doesn't want you to speak to because
Yeah.
she's the arbiter of who you can talk to whenever you want to talk to.
That's right. That's exhausting too.
I'm worn out.
God damn, man.
Dude, it got so bad yesterday. I just put on my headphones. I put in both headphones
Wow.
and just
It's
tuned
illegal.
out all. I don't care.
It's illegal.
I was in my case.
That's been a long time since he's put both
I know.
both of those in.
I never put both in.
Fuck. I think I saw him with both in one time, maybe at Christmas. Not last year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years ago.
If
3?
I put both of them in, do not disturb me. That
Yeah,
is
it's
my.
totally fucked.
Leave me the fuck alone, because
We had a bunch of wait time.
I'll get us both fired.
The
Yeah.
do not disturb sign on the hotel door.
That is what that is.
When Lisa was fucking with him about the table in there, he put both of them in. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I'll do that whenever she starts her shit. She ain't been there all week. I haven't got out of the office before 10 o'clock this week.
God damn, man. Fucking place fell to shit.
10 o'clock. She was there Monday.
That's what you want on the rural side.
She
Yeah.
was there Monday and Tuesday, and then she called in until tomorrow.
Ugh.
And tomorrow is a maybe.
She must not
Maybe.
have. She must not have been getting something she thought she deserved.
She got mad because nobody else was working besides her on
Oh,
her
that's
side.
it.
Or on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's the way you do
I
it.
feel like that had a little something to do with it.
It'll have everything to do with it.
Did they throw you a going away party?
Yeah, they had cake and shit. It's
Did they?
nice.
Okay.
Did they? I wasn't there.
They couldn't. The problem was the clerks. They said, "Look, this is hard to do because
Nobody likes you.
the other guy, the other guy was leaving too,
Oh.
and like they didn't want to make a big deal, but it's like we can't totally exclude him, so it's like
They went and told the other guy the same
Yeah,
thing.
then they went and told him the same thing.
Nobody had to pay for anything.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a collection. Of course, you weren't retiring.
No, I didn't
so,
need any money like that. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good job.
Did you give away all your stuff to the Lovies?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them got new stuff.
Who got your rain gear?
I kept my rain gear
What'd you keep your rain gear for?
because I might have to shovel snow.
You can wear whatever you want to wear.
Yeah, but this shit's already paid for. It's good shit.
Who did you give your little miniature baseball bat?
I got it still. I didn't give it to anybody.
How are they
I
going
had
to take the
two.
homeless guys off your route?
Well, they still got a red one in
signs for it.
in the
Okay.
Every
Oh,
morning.
okay.
accident
You left one in there.
preparation.
Okay.
Right. I left one in there and I took
All right. As long as you didn't leave them unarmed, that's
No,
That's
I'd
fine.
never do that. You walking out here naked? Fuck, I wouldn't let anybody
Okay.
go out there
All
like that.
Also, the guy who's got the hold down on your route right now is the tall tattooed guy that
Mm-hmm.
has been doing it occasionally.
Yeah.
and Greg has now started a campaign that he was sent back there to be an informant.
Oh boy,
God.
he does tell a lot.
So
Oh.
playing a lot of like snow informant
Oh no,
on the speakers.
Informer.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Every time he asks a question about anything, Greg's like, "What are you, a fucking cop?"
So Greg's having fun.
Yeah.
Good.
I aggravated the piss out of this guy all week. So
Here's a question: how did you let it down to your customers? Because there's a few on your route that are
Yeah.
particularly interested in
Yeah.
Skin
they're-
Tag Lady.
Well, they're very fond of me.
Did you tell them at all?
I did. I told everybody that I could.
Did you give her a goodbye bang?
No, I do have news on her though.
she back in the booby hatch.
No, the last time I saw her, she had emphysema or some shit. She had a chronic lung disease. She smokes too much and she's way overweight. And she's got a lot of health problems. And she had a little psychological problem
breakdown,
too. She
yeah.
had a breakdown, yeah. But
Hang on, like, if you lived her life,
you wouldn't
have made it this long.
No.
Like, you would have broke down years ago.
Like I told her something about, we were standing out there and she was talking about, getting out of the thing. I said, well, you made it just in time because fall's coming and you're going to have to sling the water at the house,
Yeah.
the four corners. She goes, I do that every month. I don't.
Oh, it's gotten
goes-
worse. She's upped it to every month.
Yeah, she does it every month.
The
But she
haunting
does it
is
twice.
intensifying.
Does it twice on Halloween.
Oh, of course, because
extra
Halloween
blessing.
is an
The veil is
arbitrary
thinner.
day that, of course.
Yeah, just some day on the calendar. So yeah, she did that, but she was telling me there was some. The last time I talked to her was when it's what's that guy's name? The Goldstein or Feldstein,
yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is.
Epstein.
Epstein.
Yeah.
When that news was breaking and she was talking about they ought to take that motherfucker and tie him up by his dick and balls and
I
fucking
think they
beat
did.
him up and all that
I
shit.
think they did do that.
Yeah,
So-
saying they ought to do all that. This is before they found him executed.
Yeah.
No,
But
it was
she
a
said all
suicide.
that, and she kept on and on. I tried to change the subject, and I thought, this hits home somehow with her. Something happened. And then she said
Of
it.
course.
And then she
yeah.
said, I was molested by my brother.
Of course.
And I said, oh, fuck. I'm sorry to
And
hear
which
that.
trailer park was this in?
I don't remember, but that's why she's made herself so unappealing.
Oh, you think
That's
it's a,
why.
you think it's a
Yeah,
you
it's
think it's a
unconscious.
molestation defense?
Yeah, I do.
Huh.
She's made herself a
Possible.
disgusting human being to protect herself.
Then why she's all the time trying to molest you? I guess it is what they say. It's a
yeah.
vicious circle.
It is. Cycle, circle, whatever.
Yeah, they work.
Some people say cycle.
The cycle goes in a circle.
Yeah,
I guess it
whatever.
does.
Who
Yeah.
cares? Cycle, circle. Hey, like really? We're gonna nitpick me on that? I've said
No, it
much
was just
stupider
fun.
stuff
I
in the
know.
last 10 minutes, and that's what you're gonna stop on.
I was expecting the other.
Uh,
But no, man, she got banged by her brother, and
well, we don't know that. It could have
She
just been
said
some
molested.
inappropriate touching.
she said molested.
It
And,
could be inappropriate touching.
I think it's more than that. I mean, she went.
Oh.
She's really blown up. She's gotten bigger than she was.
So while we're talking about really dumb people on our route,
Mm-hmm.
I have a fucking story.
Look at this.
Dude, he's fucking out.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
fuck! He
Sorry,
was
I'm sorry.
actually sleeping. Then
I haven't been sleeping very well lately.
you sound like you were sleeping pretty good then,
Yeah.
deeply. So you got a dumb new customer?
No, I've had it's a customer that I have just learned this week. She's lived on my route for a year in the apartments.
Oh God!
I have just learned this week how dumb she truly is. And not only that, how dumb she thinks I am.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy!
So she's lived here for a year. She orders shit, all this kind of stuff. I've seen her before. I've told her good morning, have a good day. I've
Yeah.
taken stuff to her door. She's signed for stuff.
So you've seen her a lot. Basically.
I know her.
Okay.
And she wears very unique eyeshadow.
What do you mean?
Okay.
It's not really like something you could put on with a brush. It's like flat jewels that look like they've been glued on. So like
Look,
where
we
like
got it.
She
normally
put it on with a
like-
shotgun.
no, it looks very. I wouldn't say professional because I don't think a professional would,
No.
would do this. I think they would say, "No,
That's
lady, you're
weird as
crazy."
fuck. Is it like another eyebrow?
No, it's just
Or is
like some jewels like around the eyeshadow. Like the
That
eyeshadow's
doesn't
on,
sound
and then
good.
there's like jewels that are like glued.
Fuck.
Is she an attractive woman?
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't. No.
I wouldn't fuck her with your dick if that's what you're asking.
Not what I was asking, but
I mean, she's not skin tag lady. She's not
Ugh.
massive, but
okay.
it does look like she could walk into a bar and somebody would ask her why the long face.
Fuck, that's bad.
What
a long face.
She shouldn't go to the fair. She
Oh,
might
no,
get
is this
accidentally.
it?
Yeah, it looked. Yeah.
Ugh.
Except the jewels were flatter and had more facets.
Okay, because that's a.
Switch the camera over so people can
no,
see this.
That's no good. All that's gonna do is get in your fucking eyeball.
Yeah, that. Oh,
That looks like shit.
I got a better one.
except hers were like more.
Yeah, drawn
They were
eyebrow.
denser, and it was different
Really?
types of jewels, and they were
Oh,
all
what the fuck?
There's
It's
some
more like
flat
that.
ones,
Fuck
yeah.
that.
more like
She
that, but it
fell in
didn't
some
go
gravel.
up into the eyebrow.
There's some
Yeah,
dust up in
that
there.
had the flat ones in it, so I was trying to find some flat
Yeah.
ones.
Flat ones.
mixed
Except
with some
these
really
were all
close.
like multicolors. These were like
Oh.
purples, reds, greens, blues.
Doesn't make any
a little
sense.
bit of everything.
Makes no sense at all.
And I've never seen her without those. So I think they're actually glued on, and she sleeps with that shit on her face.
Oh, better pillowcase looks interesting.
Because I'm there early in the morning. So I'm gonna say her name is Tamika Smith for the sake of the story.
Boy.
And so I take the certified I've got for her and knock on the door. She answers the door. After a while, like we're talking a while,
Maybe she was gluing on.
and I
eyebrows or
hear
whatever.
shit banging around
That hot glue
inside
takes
there.
a minute, man.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Hang on, I'll be there in a minute." And then I hear her come to the door, look through the thing, and yell, "Hang on!" right on the other side of the door. And then I hear more banging around.
What the fuck? She barricaded the door.
Like I'm getting ready to
Yeah.
just leave the notice and go. And finally she opens the door and she says, "Yeah, what can I do?" And I said, "I have certified for Tamika Smith. Would you like to sign for it?" "Who?" And so I tell her again,
Mhm.
Tamika Smith. "I don't know who that is. You
Come
have the
on.
wrong address." And I'm like, have I fucked up so bad that I've walked into the wrong fucking building? Because like I know this lady. I'm like, I thought this was you.
Like look at
but
the thing and look back at the door. and be
that's
like,
what I do. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is 9613 number 3, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, so you're new? Yeah, we only moved in like 2 weeks ago.
But you've seen this
Wait,
person for forever.
But you've seen that name. You've seen the name a bunch. So,
I hadn't seen her. And I'm like,
you've been here longer
That's
than.
it.
Oh god damn.
there you go.
I found
Oh.
the one.
Hers was not in any kind of shape like
That
that.
is terrible.
No, but this is what
But,
I'm imagining in my head now.
Is this like a split thing?
How fucking hard?
I don't think so.
I
You
mean,
don't think
you're
it-
gonna feel it like when your
Oh,
eye
yeah.
opens
When
up.
it seems like,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like you're gonna roll your.
That's not bendable material.
No.
You
If
would
you look at
think
the
not.
bottom of her eyelashes has some jewels hanging off of them too.
God, I hope that goes right in her eye.
Yeah, that's how you lose an eye.
Stupid bitch.
And so, like, I'm genuinely confused. Like, I haven't figured out that she's just trying to act like something else is going. And I'm like, so I said, "What's your name?"
Oh god. Who are you?
Deborah Hadley. And I was like, "And you've only lived here like 2 weeks?"
Is that an actual name?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's what she told me. And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, all right. I'm sorry. I guess Tamika Smith never put in a change of address, so I've been delivering her mail because like she gets a lot of mail."
A lot of stuff too.
So I said, "I've been delivering her mail, and I know there's some in the box, so I'm gonna pull that." And
This is going the way she.
then
Oh,
I write
God.
down her
Doesn't work.
name,
Yeah.
and I was like, "I'm just gonna put a note in the case that you're the only person that lives here." And then I left.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And like at this point,
But you
I
believe
haven't-
that you.
I haven't put it together yet. At
Right.
this point, I'm like, I've lost my motherfucking mind.
Oh fuck.
I was like, I thought this lady. I'm like, do all black people look the same to me? Am I
Oh,
that much of a racist?
God
Like, what is
damn.
going on?
Out of all that, we have to delete that part.
That
Yeah.
I feel like I've
Right.
No, you don't understand. I'm going through every possible scenario of the fucking Twilight Zone because like I've been seeing this lady for a fucking year and she's lived here 2 fucking weeks.
And you're assuming also
Like-
that all of them wear the jewels on
No,
the
no, no,
eyeball.
no, no, no. My thing is that's how I know for a fact it's the same woman and
yeah.
not like somebody that just looks relatively
It's
similar
a
to
really
her.
a unique thing.
Yeah, it's not an everyday.
And so then I go and I deliver all the things. And I pull everything out of that box, rubber band it together, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to hold this 10 days and then send it back because she's gone. I guess
Yeah.
she just didn't put in a change.
Huh.
And strangely, Deborah Hadley had no mail in any of that, which I found a little odd. But I'm like, well, she's only been here 2 weeks. Maybe she hasn't put in her change yet.
Right.
Put the truck in gear, and as I start to move, a car pulls in front of me like it's the FBI.
Oh fuck.
God.
I hate
And
it when
out
they do that.
pops Miss Deborah Hadley.
The
Yeah,
real
she's
one
ready now.
or the same one?
The same one.
Okay.
and she says, "I'm sorry, I was confused earlier.
Confused. Yeah, you were.
I am Tamika Smith."
What?
I was confused earlier.
I drugged
Yeah, I gave you
this
the wrong
out.
name.
I was the dumbest motherfucker on the planet for the next 5 minutes. And I was like, what? No. You just moved it. What do you mean?
You argued with her that who
No.
she
No,
was?
I was confused. I didn't get it. I was like, what do you... So you are... But have you been here like a year?
Oh, fuck.
But...
Oh.
But you just moved it. Like, I don't understand. So does Deborah Hadley live here at all? No, I was
No.
confused. I am
Oh, fuck.
Tamika. And then I
Oh.
went, are you also Deborah Hadley?
Are you also
Is that your maiden name?
Maybe Deborah was her middle name.
trying to give her a way out?
No.
Oh, well.
And like I'm smiling the whole time, and she just got this look like, yeah, I know, motherfucker. Come on.
So are you. Yeah.
So then I hand her all her stuff. She signed for her shit, and I was like, all right, well, I'll take that note out of here so that we keep delivering Tamika Smith's mail.
Yeah. Yeah. Wink. Did you look over your glasses at her?
I did.
Yeah,
I
you should.
did.
That's where you should use that. Absolutely.
I did.
Fuck yeah.
Oh God.
She kept the story that she was confused.
Confused.
She was confused.
She's so confused that she gave
I have
somebody the
never
wrong
been
name.
so confused.
You know what it is?
My
I've
name
not
is
known my name, but I never have been so confused. I thought my name was something that doesn't sound at all like my name.
Bruce. My name's Bruce.
No, you stumbled into some
My name's Jim
she's
Howard.
fucking witness protection, man.
Nah, she
no.
probably got her car repoed. It's probably the fucking.
That's what it is.
That's why she
You hit
waited.
that nail
Oh, shit.
right on the head.
Oh, no.
It was from a well-known finance company that the name of a bird finance company.
Oh.
So you know if
Yeah.
if somebody's got a car finance through them, they're
Yeah.
paying about 35% interest
At
rate,
least. Yeah.
and that certifies them saying we're coming to take your car.
I can't believe that the record didn't beat the letter.
Yeah.
You know? It's like,
Yeah.
they're
Well.
quick. They don't fuck around.
So this is the first thing she's got.
Oh.
So I think this is her 14 days, or we're coming to get it.
Yeah.
And I think she got to thinking about maybe she ought to take this one.
Yeah, maybe she ought to act like
Because I wouldn't tell her who it's
but
from.
then she fucked up.
She asked me who it's from after she told me she was Deborah Hadley, and I'm like, I can't give you that information. This is somebody else's mail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't. And then she gave me this look like, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Like,
Okay, I'll just take all this stuff back.
and she's one of these people that like checks their mail and leaves it in the box.
Oh,
I
now
hate
see,
that.
fuck that. You
She opens it, reads it,
opens
puts it back in
leaves it
there.
I hate those.
But like once a week, she'll clean it out. She'll take all of it out like once a week. I think it's whoever lives with her does it, not her.
I don't know. That's a thing.
so, like,
Is that a
I
thing
had-
that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
In apartments, yeah.
in apartments, almost exclusively
Okay.
in apartments, really.
Yeah.
I had one house, I think a guy did it. It was weird.
That's just
But-
never crossed my mind for that to be a thing. To
So
do.
I mean, I had
I
a
know.
bundle of
People
her
are a lot
shit
dumber
that
than you
was
give them
like
credit for.
It happens.
3 or 4 inches. Like it was everything that was in
Oh,
there,
damn.
and like half of it had been opened.
It's good.
So I had to give it all back to her and be like, here you go. I guess I'm gonna cancel that.
So your name?
Dude,
Can you write it down?
I wish my scanner could do the employee generated change because I would
Yeah.
have done it while she was watching me.
Man, that would have been great. Killed it right in front of her.
Like,
See, like this. When I do this, whoosh. Okay, that'll be the end of that. This person will never, ever, ever get another thing here at
well,
this
she
address.
deserves it because the way in which she lied was so ridiculous that
That
I
is
thought I had
ridiculous.
went crazy.
I want to know what she was fumbling around
Oh,
in the
boy.
apartment
That's
with.
Greg.
Mhm.
Greg
Why
is-
is he on there instead of in chat?
Yeah, fuck
I
off.
don't know.
That's really good though.
It was something.
Something.
Like I come back in and was like, fuck, there's nobody for me to tell this story to. I can't find anybody to talk to about
Yes, it
this.
sucks. You really got to hold on to it now.
Who is your go-to? Is it Greg?
I don't have one anymore.
It ain't Kara.
No, she
She
don't want to
won't
hear that
care.
shit.
Wednesday, Kara wasn't there. He wasn't there. Greg wasn't there.
Oh my God! So you just walk in with your headphones
just-
both in?
No, I just
Might as well.
I sat there and stared off into space for like 45 minutes because I didn't get out of there like 10:15.
I actually feel genuinely sad for
I
Jason.
know, it's fucking. It's a real drag. He says it.
When Brant goes on wait time, he's been coming over to our cases and hanging out. So
Yeah, he's cool. He's good for
That's
a
not
couple
bad.
laughs.
yeah, but no, it's this week has been woo.
Tough.
You might have to bid back to his station.
I know.
Keep
Fuck,
him
I had to go
sane.
over and be the toilet man over there.
He'll fucking close the bathrooms whenever I come in.
Oh,
he'll,
you-
he'll
they'll stay
watch for
fucking-
me to fucking come in.
Hey, I'll get a deadbolt put on that fucking door.
He'll put a sign. Anyone but Jason is allowed in this
Yeah, I
room.
might do that too. I can ban a specific person. Evidently, you just get to make up rules and shit. You get to do whatever you want.
I don't
The job was
necessarily
built
think
for
that's
you.
true.
A little kingdom I can put together. Maybe a harem. I'll figure it out.
I don't-
You
You
know.
don't want to harem in our line of work.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true at all, actually.
Mm.
And I decided last night I'm going to become the Halloween inflatable guy.
Up
We
here?
went, we went to At Home, and I
Who's
saw
that gonna be
several
for?
Halloween.
Yeah, you can't see your fucking house from the street. What are you doing?
It's for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I've
not for-
decided
it's not
it's-
for anyone else.
You gonna leave them up all year?
Yeah, I
wish
think I'm
you
going to put them
would.
up about now until
Nah.
like Thanksgiving.
At
They had a
Christmas?
Thanksgiving inflatable that I think I'm going to, because they were really cheap because they were generic ones. They weren't like branded ones.
Is that like a turkey?
Well, they had a turkey one for like 25
Pilgrim.
bucks. It's like an 8-foot turkey.
I
cheap.
still like the Halloween one. That was too much. The
Uh,
shark.
they had a
Was
shark.
my favorite.
And it was like $150, but it was animated, so it was an inflatable shark, and there was a dude's legs hanging out of his mouth.
Okay,
And then
shook him.
occasionally the
Shark,
shark
though,
would
yeah.
shake him.
But like you said last time, there's no ocean here.
Yeah.
There's no water here.
I know.
Walk this through me though.
Launch the boat.
You've got animals that are killing chickens out
Yeah.
here. You've got raccoons
Utter
that are
chaos.
mischievous. You've got cats that kill
Show their
everything.
buttholes to everybody.
You're gonna
Agreed.
get something inflatable that's gonna get torn up 2 days into being.
Well, we'll have to see. I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna start with small.
You
I'm gonna
think this'll
start with
last a
one or
day?
two.
I don't think it will.
Set it up on a timer.
Something has killed these chickens.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
It's
it's
gonna see this
razor
big
sharp
old
claw.
inflatable turkey here.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see what happens. It may scare everything off.
It could. That's
true.
right.
Turkeys are pretty vicious. Now imagine if you ran into an 8-foot turkey.
Yeah.
And you were already scared of
Hmm,
turkeys.
something's not right here.
How much was the shark at the place?
It was like 150, I think.
150
Amazon,
bucks.
it's only 80.
Oh, there we go.
Half price.
And I'm
Son
sure
of a
you probably
bitch.
still got credit with them, so order it.
No,
Possible.
I've used all that credit in this studio.
Mm.
The splitter I had to buy to get this shit to work, $20.
Yeah. They'll $20 you to death on that fucking thing.
Fucking $20. My phone's fucking up and ain't taking a charge easily
that's not
anymore
good.
because of the
Those-
port.
Those aren't good. Yeah.
So I had to order wireless
There you go,
chargers
Brian.
all over the place. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And it shakes
Occasionally it
head.
just shakes its head.
so that it looks like it's eating the
eating
head.
them.
That's two things I didn't ever put together. Shark
Sharks,
and a
Halloween.
jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never. Those two things are never together.
It's completely ridiculous, but I absolutely love
I
it.
think that's why
It
it's
That's
cracks
the
cool.
me
point.
up.
Yeah, it's fun. It looks like fun.
Had a dragon that moved its wings and
Yeah.
blew fire.
I still think our
That'd be
favorite
cool.
was the giant 9-foot tall pumpkin man where its head looked like
Yeah,
there was like
it
a
had special
glowing
effects
water
inside,
effect
yeah.
inside of
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
That's not bad.
They were
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna go
cool.
all out. This is gonna now be my thing.
I'm in on it.
I might make a dummy. You know, and then ride around, put it in the boat and ride around with it.
Mhm.
For Halloween.
It's your boat.
Just saying,
Go
yeah, I
ahead.
can do whatever I want.
You should inflate that and put it in your boat.
What do you?
I
Okay,
had to tie
but
it
hang
down.
on.
It'd work.
Like, don't you already have like one on there? Like, how many dummies you gonna?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I couldn't.
besides myself.
Couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
Just hanging
Oh,
there.
yeah, and I
kept
bought a
looking-
boat, everybody.
I kept looking at Fred to take that swing, and he wasn't
That was
gonna
too
do
easy. No.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
it. All right, break it
Yeah,
up.
well,
I'll take a piss.
Yep.
Many cities have local ordinances prohibiting smoking on the sales floor of a retail store. We ask that you cooperate by safely extinguishing all smoking material in the containers provided at the entrance to the store. Thank you for not smoking.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Gobble, 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 motherfuckers.
It's the CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway, and get ready for Snoops. He's a college professor, she's a diplomatic liaison, and they're having the time of their lives, while others are losing theirs. Get ready for Tim Reed and Daphne Maxwell Reed, the most stylish twosome ever to solve a crime. Get ready for Snoops, Friday on CBS. And now, you have a second chance at winning any unclaimed grand prizes by entering the CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway Second Chance Sweepstakes. Look for details here at Kmart.
Mics are back on.
It's the CBS Kmart Get
So
Ready
Mom is still
giveaway.
watching.
And
She
get ready
texted
for
me and said,
Gerald
"Thanks for
McCraney
telling
as
that story.
Major
It's one of
Dad.
my best
He's a
moments."
Marine officer
I'm
who
sure it
thought
was.
his toughest battles were over
moment.
till he fell in love with a sizzling civilian and
We've
her
all got
three
stories
darling
like that
daughters.
about our parents.
It's a hilarious
Hell yeah.
battle of the sexes. So get ready for Major
My mom
Dad.
threatened to shit in the
Mondays
grocery
on
bag on one of
CBS.
our
And now you have a
trips
second
because we
chance at
couldn't
winning
make it. We
any
had to pull off into a
unclaimed
hospital and she had to run
prizes
in.
by entering the CBS Kmart Get Ready
Mom's got
giveaway
class,
Second
dude. I
Chance
gotta
I love my mom. My
telling
mom. That's where I get my sense of humor is from
Yeah,
my
it's
mother.
funny. She's like, you know, if you don't pull this fucking car over, I'm gonna shit in this
Like,
bag.
she had her pants almost halfway down. She was like, "I'm not lying."
She's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm really doing it. Don't make me break the plane. I'm pushing. And you're gonna clean it up.
Bring us back in.
Right. Welcome back to Out for Delivery.
Jace,
Turn it down.
you gotta keep going.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Welcome back to Out for Delivery, everybody. Glad you're listening today. Go to the support page and help us out. We got the marathon show coming.
What day is that?
It's in October. Columbus Day weekend.
Yep.
Should be a good time. If you want to come out, get a hold of us. You can come out here. Limited seating available,
Nope.
as you can see.
There will be limited seating on the mic.
Limited mic seating.
We're gonna have 2 canopies, a picnic table.
Oh, you
A couple of
can
grills,
sit
probably.
Yeah,
anywhere
there'll be
you
a
want.
grill, coolers.
Coolers with beverages.
Alcohol is gonna be a bring your own situation, but I will be supplying soft drinks.
Okay. Endless supply of fun.
It should be.
Well,
a good
it'll
time.
Be a
end.
good time.
I promise you it'll end.
It'll have to at some point.
Eventually, people won't donate anymore, and it will end.
I will make everyone leave at some point.
Well, I think the celebratory gunfire will signal the beginning of the ending process.
Yes, for sure.
Something like that. So, it's going to be a long show. Come and be a part of it. 12 hours?
What did
It's
we do
gonna be
last
at
time?
least 11 to 7.
Were we 8, 9
That's
hours
bare
last time?
minimum.
Something like that. 8 or 9 hours. This is our annual fundraising drive, if you forgot that. And a good time was had by all. And,
I remember bits and
nuts.
pieces.
Yeah. You should just only bits and pieces.
You were drunk by hour 2.
It wasn't very long, was it?
No, it didn't take him long at all.
Didn't take him long. It's like,
Smashed.
man, it just happened so quickly.
It did, but it gave me a lot of photo opportunities.
I remember laying on the ground playing your guitar and getting yelled at.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I also remember he
Putting
took
the moves on
guitar
Jordan.
and laid down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
got a
laid
picture
around
of that
a
one
lot of
too.
places.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to cool off in his car.
Yeah.
He got in his car and started it up. And they're like, no, what the fuck?
I had to box him in. I was afraid he was gonna pull a.
I thought he was going to pull the Irish goodbye and drive off.
No.
Drunken fuck.
I wasn't too worried about getting out of the driveway unless we duct taped his hands to the wheel because he was
Get
not
his
in control.
keys. It's like, yeah, he's leaving. I'm just trying to cool off. Bullshit.
I don't remember any of that.
The problem
Oh
was
my
every
God.
time you left the room, my mom couldn't even
Your
sit
mom
on
was
the
worse
couch.
than me.
She couldn't
She
sit on
ended
the
up being
couch,
worse.
but every time you left the room, where's he going? Someone needs to be with him. No, he can't be by himself.
You couldn't.
And she'd fall
That's
off the
valid.
couch
Not
trying
be
to tell
left
somebody
alone.
to go after your ass.
Come be a part of that. You know?
Yes.
It's a good time. I had his phone
Yeah.
just seconds away from taking a picture of my balls.
Yeah, that's no
Can't
different
do
than what my
jazz
first
around.
wedding was like.
And it just, yeah,
A lot of dick pics in that wedding.
it was really close to that.
I fucked up pretty majorly, and I'm really upset about it. A few weeks ago, I went to the ship market up here, the big flea market, and there was a guy there selling illegal lasers,
Oh, the illegal ones.
super illegal.
Like the ones that'll light a match?
Yes,
Ah, I want
and,
one of
and not
those.
like one you've got to focus. Like he hit the button and it went. Poof.
Yeah. Wow.
But he had a green one, and I want one that I can burn shit with if I concentrate. I don't want it to set a piece of paper on fire as soon as I put it on there. I want to be able to just hold it still for a minute and then catch it on
Isn't
fire.
the green one the one? I mean, it has to be green?
No, the blue's the hottest ones.
Oh.
They'll but the green can get pretty intense. And I was like, yeah, but can you fill this one? Because I've got a blue one you can kind of fill on your skin if I can hold it still long
Yeah.
enough. But I was like, but he got a green one, $60. And I was like, so can you fill this one on your
Fuck.
skin?
That baby lightsaber, man.
And he like, focused the beam, turned it on, and put it on my arm. And I could feel the laser trail on my arm.
That's no good.
And I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Really wanted it. It was $60. I talked myself out of it standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Went back 2 weeks. He's not been there.
I have his
Fucked
phone
up.
number now, though.
If I don't get that fucking laser, dude, I don't think my life's going to be complete.
It won't be
If you know anything about me, you know magnets and lasers are the two dumb things I fall for.
every time.
And
Every
now-
time this motherfucker goes to sleep in here, put that laser right on his fucking leg.
Fuck, sign me up. Even if he doesn't fall asleep, we'll just be sitting there.
You fucking shave off
No.
some pieces of hair.
I don't think you understand. Like, as soon as it would touch his forehead, he would fucking know it.
That's a dangerous game you're
Yeah,
playing there.
you're trusting that your aim is good enough not to hit him in the fucking eyeball or something.
Well, that's
No,
why I would
that's
start
what
with
I'm
the
saying,
leg.
His eyes are gonna be closed. He'd be
Oh.
sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going
Maybe
with
you
the leg.
start writing some words on his leg and stuff.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
a
he would
sunburn.
definitely wake up. It wouldn't take long. I could feel it for like 3 or 4 minutes after that.
Wow. That's probably cancer.
Yeah.
Probably. Just all up and down this
Yeah, I can
arm.
see where it went.
But he's not. He's not.
Oh, he
there.
drew an outline of a dick on your arm.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that's what
Turns
I would
around.
do.
Yeah. You feel that?
But he's not been there. I'm worried he got arrested by the feds.
Yeah, that's a real problem. Actually, it's possible because they do run through there
Yeah.
every once in a while. Just make sure there's no illegal shit.
Oh yeah.
Like lasers.
I'm
Well,
working on it.
lasers and then bootleg shit. They'll confiscate all that.
Yeah, they arrest bootleg people down there all the time.
Louis
All the
Vuitton
time.
bags.
And then right after they're there, you can count on 2 weeks later the Kentucky,
Ah,
the state revenue department will be in there collecting sales tax from all these people that have these booths set up year round.
that sucks.
Anyway, yeah, so I think he's in federal custody.
Oh, let's hope. Can we call him?
I don't know. Can we call him?
You can.
Well, I want
No,
you to
we
call
can't
him,
make the
though.
call though. He can call us.
Text him
Because
and
we
have him
got some
call you.
Number,
Hey, call me.
Hey, dude, text him. You got lasers
What are you
still?
looking at?
the time.
Why?
Just roll with it.
Just say, can we just text him and say, hey, you okay, bud? Really, I'd
Hey,
really like to get one of them lasers off of you.
Well, I tell you what, he might be willing to meet us if somebody else wants to go in on one of these lasers. If we buy 2, that may be enough profit margin for him to meet us somewhere if
be.
he's not in custody.
Could be.
There was some that went higher than that too.
Yeah, oh, he's
But
he's got some
was
that
the
are like,
lowest one that he had.
Oh,
yeah, he
shit.
had some that was like,
Set this room on fire. You better be careful.
well, the one that lit the match like instantly, he was selling those for 80,
Yeah.
and then he
crazy.
had some that were like triple the power of those 2
Ugh.
for like 190,
How big are these
200.
things?
The one I want, it looks like a lightsaber. It's like that long, and it's
Okay.
got a big fucking metal case.
Yeah. So
'Cause
it's substantial.
Got to hold a shit ton of batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's one part I didn't think of.
yeah, because it's a
Well,
lot of power.
Yeah, what kind of batteries?
It's rechargeable. You have to plug it into a USB to.
What size are
Recharge
they,
it.
you think?
They're nickel cadmium. I don't know. I'd have to break it apart and look and see what's in there. It's fucking hefty though.
I
It
bet.
weighs like 1.5 pounds.
Can
2
you see
pounds.
the beam?
You see it?
Yeah.
Fuck yes,
No,
you can see it.
other than the dot.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
green. That's why I want the green.
But you can just see the dot, right?
No, the green you see the beam coming and going. Like
Wow.
you see
Okay.
the whole thing. That's
you
why you
see
want a
all
green.
the laser.
Like a laser pointer.
No, laser
I'm thinking it was
pointer.
a pointer.
I meant like a attachment for your rifle or gun. Don't you see a usual?
No, if you do red, normally you only see where it hits. If you do green or blue, green's the
You can see the
easiest to
beam.
see. I have a green that's not like high
There
powered.
was one in here.
Should have had you get him on the break.
Yeah, there was one in here. I think that there was a green one, a pointer.
I
Oh,
don't know where that went.
yeah.
I know some kids who were playing with it, and I do not know where that ended
Some
up.
children.
No, I mean I have the 2 good ones upstairs.
Yeah,
I have
Two
the,
good ones.
I
Yeah.
know. I know.
So lasers are a thing,
Well, yeah.
they are a major thing.
major thing.
Are you
Yes.
telling me that if you had a laser, you wouldn't think it was cool? He got me this glow in the dark Cthulhu, like this huge glow in the dark Cthulhu statue,
Uh-huh.
and I take the blue one, and if you run the blue one all over it,
It
everywhere
glows.
it hits, it glows in the dark,
Huh.
like super fucking bright.
That's kind of
Huh.
cool.
So it's
so
like
you,
these
like,
little
fucking
scribbles
write on it.
everywhere.
Anyway,
It looks pretty
I
cool.
fucked up. I should have bought that day, and I didn't.
I'm working on it.
Alright.
But you won't make the phone call. I'm just saying.
I got the
You're-
number right here. If
If
you
you're
want it,
concerned about it, you should have made that phone call today. Just saying.
it's right here.
Make it.
I can't type in, read the picture.
We'll wait.
No. You
Yeah,
got
we'll
a
wait.
phone.
It's
We'll
fine.
go on break here. We'll just
Bring it.
go on.
Just
Make the
give-
call.
Yeah, go ahead, make
give
the
me your
call. We got the
phone.
commercial
Give me
running.
your phone.
Why? I don't want to be on no federal registry. Sir,
You're
where are you
already
trying
on
to
there.
obtain illegal lasers?
Yeah, we know a truckload of them
All
too.
right, so I sent you a picture a little while ago.
I saw.
Let's put that on the screen,
Gotcha.
but don't put it up yet. So Amy hired a new assistant manager
Mm-hmm.
who, her uncle was the drummer for, and I got to bleep this part because you'll see why. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Wow.
they were into very similar things, and she was talking about how her new assistant manager was going to work out really well, that she was really cool.
She even called her a mini-me.
Yeah, said she looks just like me, except she's just, same height, younger, skinnier because she's younger, and
Mm-hmm.
has the same humor, the same attitude.
Where's this going?
Accidentally showed up dressed the same way. And then she sends me a text on Tuesday. She's like, this is the second day I worked with this girl, and there's something wrong with her.
No.
Because, like, the first day she's, like, comes home and talks about how perfect she is and everything. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, her nose is constantly running. She hasn't shut up since she walked in the door.
Okay, strike two.
And she's just, like, shaking. And she keeps going to the bathroom for 15, 20 minutes time. I was like,
Okay.
oh, she's on coke.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That's fine. She'll get a lot of work done.
Yeah.
No problem.
Best employee of the month.
Yep. For about 30 days, and then after about the 45th
She gets her
day, you want
15-minute breaks to hype up, whatever. She
Yeah.
get everything else done in 10
So-
seconds.
It's the best shirt ever.
The next day,
If you don't fucking buy this,
she texts me, and she's like, I don't know what's going on
We're
with
in
her.
trouble here.
I don't think it's coke, but she is on something.
Mm-hmm.
And then about an hour later, I get a picture, and she's like, this was just hanging open like this.
oh nice.
Oh,
Look in
no.
there. Here, switch the camera.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
for it.
no.
Yeah, she said this was just.
Fuck.
She had hung her purse on a coat hook and just hung one strap, so it's just hanging open for
It's
the
like a
world to
ledge.
fucking see.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
little
a
spoon,
ledge for
nice
that.
little spoon there.
Yeah.
Was she shooting methamphetamine?
I thought the spoon was for heroin.
Well, you can
You can do both.
Do meth with it too. I'm pretty sure that's a yes.
Yeah.
I feel
They're
like
bent
She's
needle.
speedballing.
yeah. And so then Amy sees that
God damn.
and was like, ugh. Then goes into the bathroom and takes the lid off the garbage can, and there's like 10 bloody paper towels. And she's like, oh, so she's definitely shooting up at work.
Yeah. God
Like,
damn, man.
no doubt,
That's bad.
without a
Yeah.
You
question.
hate to see those, and that needle's bent too, by the way.
That's what I said. The bent fucking needle.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what got her.
I wonder what's up with the Afrin.
That's the
I don't know. This is seasonal allergy.
yeah.
She First person
Nasal
I thought
spray.
of
Said
when
her
I
nose-
saw this.
Said her nose was running.
Mm-hmm.
First person I thought of when I saw this is I didn't even see the needle. I just saw the nose spray,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Oh, that explains it."
I said, "Oh, that's the high dollar shit."
Oh,
That's what I thought.
she's on the. Well,
Well,
so yeah. So
So that's lovely.
she no
That
longer
sucks.
works there.
yeah, I was gonna say she probably
How
had
do
to
you
turn her
fire
loose. Huh?
somebody over that?
I ain't doing drugs at work. You can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like it was like
It's a
you
huge
could
liability
see
for the company.
it. It wasn't like that's illegal because there's residue in that because it's
But we
been
know
used.
it's hers too. It's her purse.
And like it's hanging
It's your
open.
bag?
Like you're so fucked up at work, you don't
Yeah.
even zip your purse up after you shoot up.
To hide your
And
your
it's not
stuff.
like
And it's your third day. It's
employee
only
found
gonna
it.
get worse from here.
Yeah.
her boss found it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean that's the difference.
And wasn't trying to find
Yeah,
it.
that's what
Like
I'm
just
saying.
walk by and it's like, is that a fucking needle?
God damn.
She must be insulin shots.
Yeah, she
Diabetic.
must be.
Well, yeah, except there's no cap on it,
Yeah.
and
bad.
there's a spoon.
Yeah, the spoon.
And there's a spoon. Yeah.
The spoon is kind
really
of a
gets it.
yeah.
She might collect spoons.
And
It
that's
could
a
be her
fancy
grandma's.
spoon
It
too,
is.
and it's very deep.
Stolen.
It's a very deep spoon.
Silver.
It's
At
a,
least.
it's a really good spoon for shooting up because of how deep it is.
God damn.
Yeah.
Honestly, if she just waited, she might have killed herself. You didn't have to fire her.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
true.
Like,
But, you know,
Or
a
all
dead
the
body on a
merchandise
property is
goes
probably not a
missing.
good idea either.
or and she was going to be the assistant manager, going to be opening and closing by herself, and then
All the money and merchandise would all of a sudden there'd
Yeah.
be a lot of
Oh, don't get
issues.
me wrong. Yeah.
The
yeah.
account would never settle.
So she didn't even finish that day. She
Yeah, I
was
hate
just-
seeing needles like that. Bent. You can just imagine.
Yeah.
Just needles in general.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So then she was talking to her boss about it, the owner of the company, And he's like, I don't know. I guess maybe we just need to start drug testing people who are going to be key holders.
Huh.
And then he's like, I don't think we need to go that far.
Slow down.
Easy.
Slow
Hear me
down.
out.
Hold on for just a second.
So-
Whoa,
Hear
whoa,
me
whoa.
out.
This is an outlier here.
Yeah, this train just needs to stop right here.
So I'm talking to her about this on the phone. And I said, well, yeah, if that goes through, you're just going to have to quit for a little while. And she says, I'm not quitting my job. And I said, not your
No.
job, dummy.
Yeah, you're really confused. Maybe you should quit for a while.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not your job, dummy. God damn.
I was like, that's it's concerning.
Yeah, let's back up a little bit. Let's back off.
And it's a gateway drug.
Well,
And you were talking about how this one was a mini-me.
yeah.
I'm concerned.
Maybe that's some kind of
Are you sure
God
that's not
sent
your
this
purse?
person here. Yeah.
She's been known to carry nose spray.
Yeah.
But that's an iPhone. She would never have an iPhone.
Oh yeah.
That is very
right.
true.
Is that one of your old spoons from the house? Does that look like one of yours?
That's
Not that I
grandma's.
know of.
It's grandma's good
That's from
silverware.
grandma's collection.
Let me go check the stuff
Yeah.
my grandma gave me. make
Jason,
sure
we're
it's
missing a
still there.
spoon.
There's a lot of weird things in there, isn't there? That
Not
little
really.
strap, that little keychain strap thing. Is that
It's just
also
the keys. That's
Yeah,
everybody
probably
under
in your-
30. That's how they carry their keys now.
also doubles as a good tourniquet? if
Oh,
you need it?
probably. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Is
A
there
little bit of
something-
makeup.
Yeah. Well, you got a dab, cover that fucking all the
Yeah.
track marks.
Well, she wore long sleeves every day.
Yeah.
No, that's dead giveaway.
Well, but she's
What am I
also
doing here?
but she's also a skinny girl,
Yeah, Amy's constantly cold and always wearing.
and she
long
like she
sleeves
Amy
to work,
wears
too.
hoodies
Yeah.
to work in the middle of summer because they keep it 65 degrees in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So like that's not that big of a deal, but there's also nothing else in that purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs easy access.
Very sparse.
It's
I
like
wanna know-
drugs, a very small wallet, keys, and some nose spray.
But what is the oh, the
It's
picture
okay.
went away. Like the lotion looking thing has no lid.
That's just concealer,
Yeah.
and
That's
I'm
weird.
sad that I know that.
I am
I
too.
didn't know that.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like kind of like
Just hide shit.
it's like liquidy.
Huh.
You squeeze some on your finger and then you rub it over the pimple or whatever.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I just do. I
Huh.
can't answer that.
Got a big forehead. Needs to know things.
I guess.
No, look at my forehead. Obviously, I'm not using anything on that. There's 5 shades on this forehead.
I'm not using it. And look at me.
I'm getting freckles where my hair used to be, where it's just now getting exposed to the sun.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fucking
bad.
weird.
Yeah. I had a sunburn on my fucking top of my head last week.
Yeah, that means you're bald. When you get sunburn on top of your head, no matter what somebody's told you, it means you're fucking
I'm
bald.
not bald.
Then how'd the sun
The
get
signs
to
are
it?
there.
Anybody who goes outside and stands in the sun for 8 hours can get fucking
My head doesn't get burnt.
good.
Mine
Doesn't.
didn't. Mine didn't until I
Come
went
on.
bald.
That's what I'm saying.
It was like the cutoff, right there. I went bald. Why does the fucking top of my head hurt?
Oh, it's sunburn. It's really good when it starts.
Why
to
is it when the
peel
wind
off
blows,
your-
I want to cry?
You realize that I get sunburn on top of my head some, right?
On that part,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just where your hair's
I saw-
parted.
that's because there's no hair there.
Yeah. Maybe that's the one little part.
So all of his hair is pushed towards the middle. He's
I was
fucking
trying to be
bald.
nice.
I'm not bald.
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm not bald anymore. Look at Wolfgang.
Avery's the top of your head ever get burnt?
He never goes outside. He's
Okay.
never outside.
I got thick, beautiful hair. What are you talking about?
Well, it's thick.
For now.
That's beautiful.
Nah, that's never going away.
It's
Okay.
never going. Hey, get as
thought
many
that-
pictures you can.
I thought that too
made
when I was
now.
your age.
Jason,
take
to
a
be
glimpse
fair,
into the future to your left
it's
there.
never going away because he's just going to grab that mullet mic behind you and put it on if it ever does,
Perhaps.
so he can
That'll work.
pretend that it never goes away.
That is also an option.
I watched an Amazing Jonathan documentary this week.
Oh,
I saw
man,
that. How
really?
was that?
I've been hearing about that.
It's
a lot.
It's good. Yeah, like I'm not gonna give anything away. Like you gotta watch
Yeah.
it. Like it's fucked up.
It
He's a fucked up guy.
Like
though.
you don't like he smokes speed on camera. Like he's like I quit cocaine.
Smoking
He's like I quit
speed.
cocaine finally in the year 19 whatever because I found meth
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
much better.
Oh,
It looks like a fucking roller coaster. That show.
oh.
But he's like bald. But he has a special wig made with that bandana he used to wear,
Yeah.
and then it's the hair on top. So
Has he
like
got anything? Is he shaved
no,
his
he's got
head
the
or is he got-
sides. He's got
Oh,
like
he's horseshoe
he's got
bald.
he's got the koala bear going on.
It's worse.
But then, like, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, I guess I gotta put this motherfucker on. He puts it on, and it's like the headband with the hair. And I was like, that looks so fake. How have I not seen this over the fucking years?
looks
Like,
so
I never
fake.
knew that was a fucking wig.
Oh.
It was like he showed me a magic trick. Now I can't not see it.
Yeah, maybe that was the trick.
Ugh.
put this fucking wig on.
Yeah.
God.
And then he smokes speed and goes on stage.
Is he any good?
No, not anymore. No,
Never
he's
good.
dying.
Oh, he is dying.
Like,
this
that's-
is his last run, right?
That's the documentary.
Yeah.
It's about how he's
That's
dying.
right, I forgot
yeah.
about that. Was he got pancreatic cancer or something?
No, he's got something wrong with his heart. It's like
from,
stopping.
from the speed.
He didn't act like those two were connected.
Not
They have
connected.
nothing to do with
it.
each other.
no,
Yeah.
he never talked about that
So he's,
connection at all.
The drugs are killing him.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What was his run? Early 90s?
I would say,
Something
yeah.
like that.
I,
mean,
I
I'm
think
not
I remember
even
some of
the
his
biggest,
some of his shows, but
Maybe late 90s.
yeah.
Late 90s is probably when he was the best. That
Probably.
was whenever he had the best show and everything. And would give the guy the water, and then the lights would cut off, and there'd be monsters all around all of a
Yeah.
sudden. Lights would come back up.
Well, my divorce is final.
Good.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the club.
And now I can say I bought the boat.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are we congratulating him for buying a boat? Like any
I
idiot with
guess, I don't
$2,500 can do that.
It's fun.
I just want the silence to end.
Man, it's been fun. Does use some gas.
It looked like you've been having a lot of fun out
Having
there.
some fun on it. Yeah. Does burn some gas.
Have you
Likes
let
the
anybody
gas.
else drive it yet?
Yeah.
Have you?
I took
Who's
my
drove
kid
it?
out on it. My
You let
7-year-old.
your kid drive it?
Let Sonny drive it.
What kind of boat is it?
You've seen pictures.
I haven't seen it.
It's called a Celebrity.
What the fuck's that?
22 feet.
I don't know what that
Inboard,
is.
outboard. No
What
big
does
deal.
that mean?
I mean,
That's
it's
just
a
the name of
boat.
the boat.
It's a big ass boat.
It's a runabout.
It is a
Inboard,
big old boat.
outboard. What's that mean?
There's a car engine in the back of it.
Okay.
V6?
V8.
V8. That's right.
Chevy 350. 5.7.
Spits water
liter.
out the back.
Do they run out of boat engines?
It's a fast boat.
No, that's a type of boat.
It's run out of boat engines.
No. What, you mean the one that hang off the back?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's the outboard engine. No, I don't have that.
Is there an inside to the boat? Or is
Yep.
it all outside? Yeah.
No, there's an inside. There's seats.
It's
Yeah.
not a cabin. Is that
No, it's not a
He's
cabin.
asking
crew,
if
no.
you can go below deck
Yeah.
and take a
No.
nap.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
Or
is.
like
I know. You could live
one of
under
those
there.
Little huts.
No.
Oh.
A hut? You mean
The-
like a
the
top
things
you can
that's-
put on it?
Like one of those little huts that the man that drives.
Oh,
Can you
yeah,
put up
no,
a picture of
it's
this
not
goddamn fucking boat on this screen?
No, we don't need that.
I'm tired of fucking talking about this shit already. Jesus fucking. What color's the boat?
What color is it?
White.
What kind of
White.
trailer is the boat on?
White.
How often
Tandem.
does it get dirty?
What do you
Does it get pretty
use?
dirty?
Stand up trailer. I did it to fuck
Do you
with
think
the
a picture's gonna
wheel
stop the
bearings
questions?
Just
on the truck.
put up a picture of the fucking
On the
I
trailer.
might.
I've got pictures of
About 3,500
boats.
pounds.
Don't you have it on the
Of
Slack?
his, it
Should be on
his
the Slack.
picture on Slack.
Yeah, I don't know how to save pictures from Slack.
That's
my,
all right.
my phone doesn't let me save
here.
them from Slack.
Let me blow his fucking mind and show him this picture. This will be a double one. Let me
What are we
This-
doing?
A double one.
This will fuck all his shit up.
I don't know. That's why I said I have a picture of a boat, not his boat, a boat.
Look at him there.
I know.
What?
Picture of a boat.
A boat.
Hey, Russ almost bought a boat.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a deal on that boat. Carolina skiff.
Did you break the TV?
Nice.
Nope. He's
You really
connected.
blew
I'm
my
trying to
mind.
find the fucking picture.
I got a maintenance question for you, Brian. since
I
you're
don't
gonna
have
be-
any answers.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
You're taking a test. You better have some fucking answers.
Well, come on, what's the question?
So my truck that I've been driving all week, I had a hole done on a route.
I'm not vehicle maintenance. Sorry.
It's still maintenance. Anyway, apparently it doesn't have when you're shifting gears,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have anything that locks it in place that holds it. So when I'm driving, the gear shifts would go thunk
Let's go into park.
into neutral.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Ooh.
So this is what happens to me when I'm on that.
So it's just loose when you pull it?
Yeah, it's loose. So it's like, and you have to guess where you're supposed to be. Like I can find neutral fairly easily, and then I just drop it
That's
down one
fucked.
into drive. But occasionally it'll slip into second,
Yeah.
and I have to kick it back up into drive because I'm trying to get some speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm coming back at the end of the day on my route, coming down that busy highway where I live off of.
Yeah.
And it starts going like it's stuck in neutral. So I kick it up, or I kick it to get it into, because I thought it was in second.
Mhm.
So I kick it, and it was in neutral at that
Oh,
time.
fuck.
And it goes right into fucking reverse, going about 45.
That's always fun.
And so,
The fucking
of course, then when it
Wait a
does
minute,
that,
you went from drive to reverse.
It went from
Yep.
45 miles an hour and just went into reverse.
Yep.
Oh, that transmission is shot. That's
was
why
shot
they have
before.
It was
that's
shot-
why they have reverse locks
it
on a
was
vehicle.
it was shot before.
I'm surprised the rear end just didn't fall on the ground.
Well, it survived that first one at the beginning of the week. At the end of the week, it did it again.
Oh, that's it.
There you go.
That's,
a
that's
good
the
boat.
boat.
It did it again, and it
Wow.
finally shut off when I was driving because
just
I
kidding,
slammed
that's
it in
neat.
reverse again, and then I couldn't get it to fucking start back
Oh,
up
it's
for like
fucked.
15, 20 minutes. And it worked, but I'm not on it anymore, so
Oh,
it's
fuck
the
that.
regular's problem now.
Yeah, the transmission is gonna have to go, especially after your work on there.
Yeah. You see where that come from, right?
Yep.
From the FB.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, somebody sent that to
FB.
me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I know.
yeah, I know he's got a boat.
He's got a girlfriend too.
Like, I know that too. That was also like part of it. I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
aware.
Mhm.
So you
Oh, have
announced
a name
you
in
might
that
so
wanna-
you announced the girlfriend like as soon as the divorce was final. Was it like you signed the final signature you had to sign or the last initial and then you're like, I have a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
No,
Her name was up there.
it wasn't like that. No.
Next you waited the next day. It was the
I
next
waited a while.
sunrise.
No, it was a couple of weeks.
So you were officially announcing you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that was official.
Well.
Like, what did you come
She
out
did. I didn't.
with a
I didn't
Facebook?
announce anything.
So did you do a Facebook post? or-
No.
Did you
I'm
change your
not on
status
Did you
Facebook.
change your status
yeah.
on
Did you
Facebook?
change your status?
Ooh, that's a bad
In
sign
one
for the
day did it go
start.
from married to divorced, and then the next day it goes to
In a relationship.
in a
It's
relationship.
such.
No, it's
It's
complicated.
and
then
then
in a relationship.
Yeah, I should do that. Like once an hour, just change it. An hour goes by. It's complicated. Holy shit, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
so-
good day right there. That was a good day when we did that.
Okay.
It was
Um.
that day. The picture I'm talking about.
So have you proposed to her yet?
No,
Oh,
Just curious.
why would I do that?
I don't know. You do drastic shit sometimes.
you bought a
soon.
boat.
You fucking quit
So?
your job of 5 years to go clean toilets. Like,
Sure.
What the same? I didn't like quit. I didn't like resign and go get a job with fucking Molly maids. This is the same outfit.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean,
You know what I mean? It's the same
He didn't
joints.
lose
It's
he's
the
any
same
pay.
place.
he's also not right.
Well, yeah, I don't agree with his decision, but
Why not?
Like I feel like one job if you're in a bar, it's like, hey, what do you do? Like, I'm a carrier. And another
Yeah,
one is,
well, that'll get
I'm a
you
janitor.
somewhere if you hang out in bars. I don't hang out in bars.
there's a little bit of respect there at least.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like people not like
Yeah, they don't respect
They
you.
look down on us, but not as much as they would look down if we
I
had
know.
said janitor.
I know.
Well, you don't say that.
What do you
I
say?
took a job with the maintenance department
No.
with the.
The maintenance
I'm
department.
in maintenance of what toilets.
I maintain the
Oh, so
cleanliness
you're a
of the
plumber?
toilet.
No. I just clean them for sanitation, not for appearance.
I can say I'm in maintenance because custodian is attached to the maintenance department. And after I pass this test, maintenance mechanic for the.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're going to be a mechanic?
Yeah.
That's so much worse.
No, it's not.
Our mechanic, I have more respect for a janitor
vehicle-
at a
not-
fucking
not vehicle
Popeyes
mech-
than what I do for fucking
Keeps going
our
down,
fucking
down, and
mechanics.
Not a vehicle mechanic. No, that's the vehicle maintenance is a separate institution.
That's calling it. That's
Stay out
loose.
of there.
That's
Yeah,
loose
I
in
would never
institution.
fucking be.
We can't be friends if you
anything.
go over
No,
there.
I
Those
wouldn't.
people are the worst.
Fuck that. Sparky caught one of them and up there where he is.
Yeah,
over with a
the
fucking
fucking
roller
roller.
painting. He's like, oh, today the dude's gonna do that. That's somebody
I feel like they're
that
being
came
hazed.
down from higher up.
I only see the brand new guys doing that. I feel like they're being hazed.
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
that's not like an order. I feel like just some of
Has
the
to
older
be.
guys like tell them to go out there and paint these trucks with a roller.
Has to be. I don't know. Maybe it's a joke that's running its course through the country. I,
I mean,
don't know.
these trucks are on their way out, so I'm not surprised they're just.
I'm not
paint rolling.
surprised. But they did. I mean, a
But they
can.
look worse.
They,
Up
they look like
close,
shit as it is.
I mean, far away they look good, but the
No,
closer you get, you're
now
thinking,
that it's starting
"That's
to
fu-"
dry and dirt sticking to
Well,
them
it cure-
different,
yeah.
it looks like fucking patchwork.
Yeah, that will look worse.
I feel like if
In
you
the long
took a
run.
spray paint can, it might look a little better.
I
I
think
mean, not
so.
saying that would look good, but it might look.
It would look
than your
better.
It would
goddamn
look
roller.
better if you just painted it like matte.
They painted a couple of them, like spray. You can tell, like, and a different paint was used. So, like, Mikey's truck has like this blue cast to it, and some of the other ones they painted over dirt and they painted over the rubber on the mirror and everything. But it was painted with automotive paint, and they've stepped down the ladder of quality. They threw the ladder in a ditch.
Well, when that woman rear-ended me, they had to replace the whole side of mine, so it was freshly painted.
Yeah.
So my truck is two-tone
Oh,
if
fuck,
you're standing in
that's
the back. 'Cause
terrible.
this side is brand new, shiny, no scratches. This side's the same side that's been on there for 30 years
Why don't
now.
they just do the whole thing? You know, why
Well,
not?
why?
That's fucking. You got the stripes laying around in a closet somewhere. Let's just do it.
I don't think anybody knows where that closet is anymore.
I don't know.
or wants to go through it.
Nobody stays in the same job here
Nope.
in management for more than 6 months.
That is a problem.
Detail,
Maintenance not like
detail,
that.
Detail.
I got to go off on safety here a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The other day-
they've been fucking.
The other day we
hammering
had
us.
two motherfuckers out there trying to catch people wearing the wrong fucking shoes. Now
Yep.
there hasn't been a rash of
Stupid.
motherfuckers' foot getting broke. Nobody's broke a toe recently. It's not that much of an issue. So there's two motherfuckers out there making more money than me to look at my feet and make sure that I have proper fucking footwear on.
Somebody
And
has
then-
fucked up.
Then
yeah.
somebody's gonna look around and go, why are we losing money? I don't know. Probably because you got two $80,000 a year motherfuckers out on the street looking
Yeah.
at people's feet.
Looking at shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Are y'all required to wear them? They don't pay for 'em.
I was gonna say, that doesn't
Man,
sound
You don't get a
like-
uniform allowance, so
we have to have leather over the toes at
Okay.
least.
That's all
if
we
there's
have to
mesh, it has to be leather over
ours
the
have to
toes.
be
Not according to
green
the sheet
tag.
Green
of
tag, yeah.
not according to the sheet of paper I got yesterday. According to the sheet of paper I got, there could be no mesh on top. And I'm like, the station manager looked at these shoes, said they were fine.
Well, our supervisor said that as long as we have leather, the whole shoe's leather, that's good. They didn't
Yeah.
even say about green tag anymore.
Has to
Tell
be
them
green tag 'cause
about
they buy
that
'em.
your son bought you those shoes for Christmas, and he will have a broken heart. If you're not
Just
allowed to
because your
wear 'em.
manager said it doesn't mean shit.
I
It's
told
supposed to be
him the
green
other
tag.
day, I was like, I'm going to start wearing my high top Doc Martens in here with shorts.
You can do that.
Now, that is going to be like
You
fucking
should do it.
ridiculous.
You should, just to make a point. You know? I think you should.
Fucking dumb.
And
So
don't lace them
fucking
up
dumb.
either. Just have them blah. Well, here they are.
Oh, I got a pair that's like really fucking ostentatious. They got a fucking yeah, I know. They got a fucking zipper up the side, and then they got the fucking buckles that go around the top,
Yes.
which I bought because they were on sale, and my pants would cover up all the
yeah.
fucked up shit anyway. Not in the summer.
Do you have any shoes that auto tie?
No.
Auto tie.
My son got a pair. They're pretty badass, actually.
I thought that was a joke.
No. No.
Auto tying shoes.
You click a button and it goes
Tie.
and
Yeah.
tightens up the strings.
I think technology's gone a little too far there.
I can get
I
on
mean, a
board
kid
with that.
can't tie a fucking knot. I mean,
Yeah,
Are you one of these guys that flip out over cursing too?
no,
Not cursing.
Nope.
Cursive.
no, I don't give a fuck. I mean, no, it doesn't really. It's not a big deal.
So you don't think kids should have to learn how to write in cursive anymore?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like they should.
I don't really have a strong
Why?
stance on it. I don't
I
know.
feel like
don't
they
know.
should
It's a
learn how to
nice
sign
skill.
their goddamn name.
They should learn how to sign their name.
That's fine. That'll take a week.
That
But
won't
this
take a
fucking-
week.
this fu-
Everyone's got to learn different letters for different words.
But this fucking Palmer
Let's
method
just teach
shit
'em
where
all.
we write like 1,000 A's.
Let's
Then
just
a
teach them all.
thousand
I have a
B's.
bigger problem with Common Core math that they're fucking teaching
I,
kids.
Actually,
dude,
too.
I can't help him with math.
Yeah, there's
I know,
way
I
more
can't either.
problems.
Like, what the fuck are you
Have
doing
you seen
right
the way
now?
they teach them? It's fucked.
Like my son
You're going a
gets
long way
answers
around. It
wrong
makes-
because the answer's right, but he didn't do it their way.
Yeah, fuck
so they
that.
fucking mark that question wrong.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
It's like, all right. So it's like how when we used to do that roundup thing we did on here.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're doing. It's like, all right, so you got 7 plus 5. Well, 5's might as well be 10. 7 might as well be 10, so you got 20.
Yeah.
But it was just 7 and 5, so you got to take 5 back off, so I get you down to 15, and then you got to take 3 off, so now you're at 12. So 12's the answer.
But
It
that's
took
dumb,
about
though.
20
yeah.
seconds longer than it
But
needed
that's
to.
dumb, yeah. And that's you'll make a fucking mistake in doing the dumb shit off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many opportunities to fuck it up.
And then there's the bad part that the first grader, when he was in first grade, was teaching me how to do his math to help
Ah,
him do
fuck
his
that.
math.
Yeah.
So let's just
Well, he asked
Let's
for
just
help one day
memorize
with
'em.
one problem because he was like, "Is this right?" And I'm like, "I don't know if that's right. I don't
Who
know what
knows?
the hell's going on."
I can tell you what the answer is.
Yeah, I was like, "I know this answer's right. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know why there's a square here
like,
and a circle
yeah,
here and these
dots,
lines going
dashes.
out."
Yeah, what
Yeah.
are these lines? Like,
He had to show me. He goes, "Well, you do
Show
this
your
and
work.
Here's the lines,
There's
and the
no
circle has this in it, and then the square has this in it, and then
Right.
you got to put the lines to here to make these, and then it comes out to this."
when I was in 6th grade, I took
dumb.
pre-algebra, and
Yeah.
she handed out these, like, bags that had these tiles in them.
Yeah.
And there were the little bits and the big bits and then the really big bits.
Yeah, I like those. Those are actually all right.
Well, she tried using those, and apparently she'd never done it before. And then by, like, week
fuck
3,
it.
she's like, put those fucking tiles up. Just look up here and watch what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck it.
Usually my son
Yeah.
asks me for help, and it usually ends with, what the fuck? What
Yeah,
the? And,
I
I, and
can't-
I walk away, and he has to just do it himself.
That's the most frustrating thing.
That's gonna be how it is when Calvin starts getting a lot more math homework. I'm
That's
not gonna be able
coming.
to help him.
Oh, and I also have an announcement when Greenland becomes the new Alaska. I will be leaving
Moving.
here to stake a homestead
Hell
and
yeah, man.
get into the natural oil business.
Natural oils like aromatherapy, or
Yeah, I'm gonna sell
okay,
aromatherapy to the oil drillers. That's my plan.
that's good. It's not bad.
I'm gonna move to the boom town of Greenland.
Town of Greenland.
Mhm.
Is that on Greenland? Is it Greenland?
No,
like
it's
New York
gonna be
situation.
It's gonna be one town called Greenland,
Greenland City.
and then it's gonna last about 20 years, and they're gonna
Oh,
say,
it's not gonna last.
"Oh,
yeah,
this was
right.
a dumb idea. This whole place is fucking ice. Never mind. Let's leave."
Yeah.
It's not like Alaska. There's not a warm season
Right.
in Greenland really because we're
Greenland's
standing
it's
on
like
ice.
It's kind of like a joke because there's no green. You'll never see the
No,
green.
they got confused.
Yeah.
Iceland is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Greenland is not.
Yeah, that's those things are opposite.
They sent the paperwork to the wrong places. Got
Probably
named the wrong
so.
thing,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
then they couldn't
goddamn,
fix it because all the stamps were on it already. All the
Just saying.
signatures.
Fuck it.
It's
what it is.
2019 and we tried buying
Why
a
wouldn't
sovereign nation.
Why wouldn't Greenland just upsell it the fuck to like an idiot like him?
Well, because your culture matters, maybe.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's people there.
They have a
Not
GDP.
enough.
They have a GDP of like $8 billion
They got
a
their own
year.
economy.
There's something going on there. Like just saying, like there ain't a lot of people. I think there's like a few 100,000.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna just make new states, why not start with I don't know Puerto Rico?
Well, we just
Yeah,
start with
something
the
that we should
ones
have
that
already.
want in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're all fucked up right now.
And we're
We don't
not.
want that.
Right. We start with
Wow.
Alabama. Fucking, let's get that place shaped up before we go spreading out. And
Can we
try
trade
to-
them?
Can we trade Alabama
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
Denmark?
saying. That's
We'd have
exactly
to throw
what I want.
Texas in with it too. You could take the whole
No,
deep south,
Missouri.
cut them off, and then
Missouri.
ship it over there.
Texas makes too much money for us. We can't. do that.
They're fucking
It's
weird
too
though. They
big.
gotta go.
Mississippi, any of them M's, get rid of them.
M states.
Missouri,
Maine
Missouri,
sucks.
Maine,
Maine.
Mississippi.
Branson,
Montana.
nothing
What are
there.
we doing with any of those?
Right. What's Montana kicking in? Nothing.
Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore's in South
Dakota.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
Montana's got to go. Minnesota,
What the
cold.
fuck is in Montana?
Canada?
Nothing. The Big Valley. Dun, 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 dun. That was in Montana.
Oh,
Nothing going on.
a bunch of those sovereign citizens, all those Bundy
yeah,
followers
those
are out
fuckers
there.
got to go.
Well,
The
they want
maniacs.
to make their own state called
Yeah.
Liberty.
Well, let 'em-
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Fuck off.
What's the other one? Liberto or whatever. What's the name of that country? Liberia.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
in Africa.
Yeah,
It's
let
not a
them go
state.
there. They tried to make a American colony there.
They did
The ideal American
with
country.
ex-slaves.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out.
No, it
It
didn't.
became an extremely violent
But maybe
place.
they should go there
Okay.
and figure that out. All those sovereign citizens.
All the
dudes?
Bundys.
Yeah, let them go there.
Okay.
Yeah, let them live there
I'm
with
fine
freedom.
that.
Speaking of
whatever.
Bundy's, did you catch up on Mindhunter season 2 yet?
No.
Need to. It's good. They
I
did a
will at
good
some
job
point.
with Manson and Wayne Elmer, the Candyman, part of the Candyman
Yeah.
killer stuff.
Candyman.
No, that's some fucked up shit in there. But they did a great job getting some actors in for those psychopaths.
I might watch it at some point.
I was cornered by this old dude at a barbershop last week. Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Hang on.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Have you
barber
reached the
shop?
stage of your life where you're hanging out in barbershops?
It's kind of a
'Cause your
barbershop.
hair doesn't look that like freshly cut.
No, it's been a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And this guy, he's a lonely old dude, and he's talking, and you're sitting there waiting, and he's just talking, and like, guys, it's wearing me out.
Just prying in a mirror.
No, the dude's, he ended up
He
telling
didn't
me,
realize that was a mirror.
he's really
That couldn't
ended
be him. He's not bald.
up, he has actually ended up being a pretty interesting dude. He wrote a book, and he was telling me about his book, and all
Yeah.
this fucking weird shit has happened to him in his life. And the book is called Just Plain Vanilla.
Okay.
And he said it was going to be out like on Amazon soon.
Self-published.
Guy's name's Larry. No, he's got a publisher.
Is it a self-publisher?
Is the publishing house named Larry? No, I don't think so.
No, it's called Larry Incorporated.
Could be
Oh,
LLC
sorry for
maybe.
tax reasons.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but yeah, he told me a couple of stories which
Is
I
it
don't
just
remember
about
now.
ice
but-
cream? Because I'm interested in ice
No,
cream.
no, his life was supposed to be just this plain, he's a country boy, whatever. He's in the army and then he does this thing and then he comes home and he is very average, but extraordinary things have happened to him along the way, like
Oh.
most people.
How big is this book?
I don't
You
know.
say?
I don't know.
It's 23 pages.
1,000 pages.
Self-published.
It can be 1,000 pages. Just the middle
Could be.
600 are blank, so that
One
you can
word a
write,
piece.
No, you can write your own experiences in it, so you feel like you're a part of the book.
Here's
That
the
could
part
be.
of the book where you write your extraordinary experience.
Help me
related
write
to
this
ice
book.
Just a
cream.
journal. Just a journal at that point.
It could be. You can make a lot of money doing that shit.
So you gonna buy a copy?
No, I'm not.
Did you pre-order it?
No,
Why not?
I don't know.
Get him to sign it.
So why are you telling us about
I
it?
just thought he was an interesting guy. I wrote a note down
You thinking about
that
doing
he was
that?
interesting.
You thinking about doing that?
I got a couple books in me. I got 3 books.
You have 3 books in you?
Sure do.
That's
What is it going to be?
probably not
Transcripts
healthy.
of this fucking show?
Nope. Nope. No, this won't be anything. No.
A blip.
My political life before all this, things I was involved in, big deals. And then
He's going to write it like Hemingway. Every man has 3 stages of life: childhood, political life, boat life.
pre-boat.
What was that
And
book that
post-boat.
Raimi wrote? But how she left Scientology or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. You think it's going to be it? You think his book's going to be about Scientology?
No.
My books are not going to be about Scientology. No.
I feel like he's just going to quote other books. According to the chapter of so-and-so's book, he says, and then it'll be like that whole chapter.
I got an issue. No, there's I got a Gatewood's book. I had it autographed.
Yeah.
And his book is interesting. And he's
Yeah.
just like a common dude.
He's an
and all
interesting
this
guy.
crazy shit. Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
I mean,
So that's
like,
why I kind of thought this dude here,
he has that Hunter S. Thompson
he has
gene in
this,
him.
that guy's got something, this Larry dude has got something about him that made him, because I was like, oh, is this guy fucking shitting me? But there's no way this shit can
It's possible
be true.
He was shitting.
But then he said, oh, I got this book coming out, and it checks out.
that he wrote the
He wrote a
same
book.
lies in a book.
It's on Amazon.
He wrote the same lies in a book for him.
Yeah. It's in print. Has to be real.
Has to be true.
What's it called?
Just plain vanilla. I can't remember his last name.
Well, we'll know in just a second. He's
Yeah.
gonna tell us.
Larry.
And if you do that, use the Amazon link because
That's
we
right,
haven't got a
that's-
dime from Amazon in months.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've been buying a lot of boat shit.
It's showing up.
Oh, it is?
We just haven't.
Not getting
like, I
paid?
think I'll get. I think it's gonna be 15 next month.
Really?
Like whenever that finally hits.
Use the link, everybody. Please.
But that's like 3 months from now.
Well, yeah, the way they pay is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only person who's bought anything in there.
I'm the only person using the fucking link in this
in
room.
like 2 months. I can't use it because it's my account.
Well, what about
They
Fred
won't show
here? Fred ain't buying. You're not using anything on Amazon. You're not buying Amazon.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for that Vice.
Buy yourself a boat.
No,
That'll take care of it.
I got somebody that has a boat. I don't
Yeah.
need to buy one.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, video games.
I buy it off of Steam.
Like you buy every new game that comes out, you wouldn't consider that like a vice.
I was gonna.
Well, I slow down on video games.
I mean, I now own 2 lava lamps, so
That is true.
that's a thing.
Why?
'Cause
Are you gonna have a lava
Wow.
lamp room? That actually might be interesting.
Because this one was really cool.
You're gonna have a laser pointer in a room full of lava lamps. That's not a good combination.
Ooh, I need
Yeah,
to put the
that's not
lava
good.
lamp. I need to put the laser pointer on the lava lamp. See what happens. It's
Man,
interesting. Never mind. Good point.
never mind. Good point.
Now we've got experimenting to do.
No, I bought a lava lamp that has clear lava.
Why? What's the point? Isn't it just gelatin?
Yeah.
It looks like oil slicks
Oh,
because that lava,
Is it
like
cool?
when it's clear, has like the rainbow streaks in it
Oh,
according to
okay,
how the
yeah.
light hits it.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
It
like
does.
a
It's like
gasoline.
Gasoline
water.
rainbows. Yes.
Yeah.
Gasoline rainbows.
I don't know. I haven't seen it work yet. Hasn't got hot enough.
It's getting there.
How long does it take?
Haven't got high enough to watch it.
Takes like
Yeah.
so long.
takes like 3.5 hours. First
In
time.
a normal place.
Well, you got that laser pointer. Heat it up.
I know.
Yeah, get it warmed up.
Thinking
See what
about just setting it on the stove in a pot of boiling water for a minute and then moving it over.
happens. You could do that. Look at him.
Yeah, he's nodding off.
Fucking totally not
Somebody
at all.
check his fucking purse for some needles.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Ah, bruh. Dude. Yeah, I was gonna have it out for delivery day on the boat, but Labor Day's coming, and I might have to work on Sunday.
Next Sunday?
Yeah. If she gets done with the training, if she doesn't get done with
Yeah.
the training, it's gonna be a good.
Well, Bruce is
Long
gone
weekend.
next Sunday too. So,
Where's
Well, I don't
Mr.
know.
Day?
Though I won't know until probably Wednesday if we're gonna get stress of training out or not.
so Bruce is gone. Are you gonna be here next Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be back.
And
I should be good.
It may just be you're gonna be here next Sunday. Yeah, you don't go until late on Sunday next week, right?
It's gonna be possible
2:30.
that I might have to work.
So it may
6A.
just
You should call in
be
from
us.
the training.
I should call in sick.
Where am I gonna be?
I would not call in sick.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's one of the reasons I was picked because I never called in sick.
I
Shitbeard?
Don't do that.
She said, this other guy, she was talking about Shitbeard.
Yeah.
She said, he's been burning her up, like bitching that he wasn't picked. And she said, she had a phone conversation with him. Said, hey, Clean your record up. Then call me. Not until then.
Well, I mean, he does like to miss,
He likes to miss a lot.
and he wants to be the steward.
And people
And what?
people
There's
say he's
nobody-
got to be work more often than I am.
There's nobody there to counter his fucking current bullshit.
I know.
So like, I think that might actually happen. And Greg's so sick of everybody and everything that I think he's gonna let it happen.
Oh, he needs to have it. I told him you need to appoint this shitbeard.
And then occasionally, somebody will just say, well, he's never here though.
Mm-hmm.
But he's never here though. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be him. And he does not deal with management well at all.
He's terrible at it. No, he's abrasive.
It's gonna be a
That's
fucking
what you
nightmare.
want. That's what you want in a union steward.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
abrasive.
understand. He handles it like a fucking toddler who's not getting his way.
He does. It's fucking overboard.
Like
He's got no tact at all.
none.
He doesn't have a strategy.
You're
His
never gonna
strategy is
hear
to-
him say,
Oh, look at the book.
yes. You're never gonna hear him say, look, according to our contract, this is not how this is supposed to work. So we need to have a discussion about this. He's gonna be, y'all are fucking us. Y'all are always fucking us. Always trying to fuck us.
It's
Why are you always trying to
bullshit.
fuck us? This is bullshit. I'm going home.
He sounds
It's like,
familiar.
dude, it's not even about you.
But it will be because he's involved after that.
It's a weird thing.
So he'll take it personally.
Like,
Oh, the-
everybody that's done it in our place,
Yeah.
everybody that's done it was a little reluctant to do it.
What's a
in-
thankless job?
Well, yeah, everybody's just a little bit like, I don't know if I want to do it or not. He's like gung ho, wants to do it. I want to be the steward so bad. Those people don't work out.
I mean, I've dodged being the steward there, I think, 5 times now.
Yeah, the people that really want it, you can't give it to them because they'll fuck
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Or they'll abuse it somehow.
Be too much power.
There's not. Well, he
All of a
can't.
sudden, he'll be on this
It's
sweet
not really that much
routes.
power.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy. He's fucked a bunch of people in there.
Yeah.
Because of his little walking thing. He doesn't want to walk.
yeah. Well, you can't walk. You got hit by
Well,
a
now
bus.
he can't. But yeah, 2 years ago he was tapped by a bus.
Yeah.
This other guy was in a fucking truck that was totaled. He got up. He fucking out of everybody. You thought he would be off a long time. He was gone 3 days.
Oh, you talking about? He's been doing that all week. It's
Is
a
that
tick,
what it is? His
dude.
new thing?
It's a tick.
Does he have
Rubbing his
Tourette's?
face now.
It's
Is his voice still all cracked and fucked up?
it's a little better. I mean, dude, I'm concerned about him, and I don't think it's the same reasons we used to be concerned about. There's something else going on, like not in that manner.
Really?
Like
Not
If you were still there,
substance-related?
you'd
no,
know.
no.
Maybe I wouldn't.
He's too clear-headed, but there's something. I mean, I'm not saying he's completely free, but I'm saying that's not the
Yeah.
thing that's going
Oh, okay.
on.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's. I'm a little concerned about him.
Do you
I don't
need
know
Like
to
what's
check
up.
his
schizophrenic, you
purse?
think? Maybe.
No, I think he's getting ready to snap, dude. Like I don't know what. I think something's causing him an immense amount of pressure.
Maybe it's the Pokemon. Are they-
Maybe he's
are
not
they
getting enough
phasing that out or
shinies.
something?
No, maybe he's just upset about his shiny count or something.
Could be.
You need to go check his purse. See what's up with that.
Nah,
Is he like overly intense?
No.
Oh, well,
and that's part of it. But it's like
yeah, that's always good. That's
it's
always
the way he's
going
doing
on.
it. It's different. I can't explain it. It's fucking
Well, he's rubbing
different.
his face a certain way. Is he growing a beard back?
No. It's like it's not show material. It's like it's involuntary.
Oh, it's yeah.
He's so cute.
They grow up so fast. He's a big baby.
God bless. I don't know why he came. If he was
I don't
just
know. He's
fucking
trying to
tired.
hold his head up right now. He was totally fucking out there. They grow up so quick. Oh, she got a great picture of it.
Like, are you gonna take
Oh.
a nap before you fucking try to drive home?
That was really good, by the way.
No,
Look at
I'm
that.
fine. It's just
I
because
know. That was for me over here.
because I'm sitting here in the air conditioning in a really
That's
nice
what it
chair.
is. I'm sitting there in the air conditioning.
Put
Look at
that on
that.
Put that on the thing.
I don't like
That's
that.
got to be the thing.
Yeah,
That's the new.
don't do that when his shorts are way too low in that. It looks like he's
Oh,
taking
fuck.
a dump. I guess he
That's
like
the new-
scooted down or something. I don't know how his shorts got in that position.
Dude, that's the new fucking Michael Scott. Let's put that thing on there. Twitch. Perfect. It's a fucking thing of beauty. Look how vividly
back to
blue
the
that
shark.
shirt looks.
Yeah,
All right.
good camera quality.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's good. All right.
let's wrap it up.
We'll wrap her up.
Ah,
Fuck.
sorry.
Just slam the fucking door.
Yeah, you just shut the fucking door on me.
Yep. All right, so there'll probably be a stream next week, but it may not get released as a show. It's according to who else here.
It might. I'm
If you're
I'm
here,
at the
we'll do a
mercy
show.
of the
I know.
lady and her training skills, which are quite adequate. She's pretty good at what she does.
She put you in front of a video.
She knows
That's
how to
right.
hit play on that
Yeah.
video.
No, but all the discussion, a lot of it was all she had a presentation over a couple of days, and then the last couple of days she's been sitting in front of computers. So she's good at what she does.
You've been taking this at the plant?
Yep. Yep. She's laid back, and all the supervisors are like, they've been there for a long time. They don't move around. There's no details, none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
If they do, it's a higher level thing.
I'm sorry, but that job
a
sounds
week,
fucking
and they come back.
boring.
It is. You got to get your head around that.
Yeah, you're gonna, dude. Like we're Groundhog Day,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be like super Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Like nobody will ever die, move out, or move in.
Yeah.
No.
You won't have any random druggie get naked and jump on your
I
car.
think there'd be plenty of fucking stories because there's some psychos that work in the place I'm going.
You think you're gonna get bit by another chihuahua?
Yeah.
No, not me, but somebody might.
See, all your stores gonna be secondhand now.
Yeah,
man.
there are going to be secondhand. Not all of them. I'll be able to tell you about the perils of my new occupation.
Do we have to change the title of the show? Out for delivery, in for the shit?
I'm in the shit.
I
I'm
like my title.
I'm worried that he's gonna have a
That's
problem with female sanitary products.
They don't have those. They don't stock those anymore.
I know they don't stock them. What I'm
Good.
talking about is you're gonna have a problem with what they do with them,
I don't think so.
and you're gonna. I feel like you're gonna be like our toilet guy. Eventually, you're gonna have a list of when everyone's period is, so you can go question them when you find an errant
Doing
tampon.
this, I don't care. That's the thing. I don't care what they do to it.
Stop flushing the toilet with your shoes.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't care about. I don't care about any of that shit. I
Now,
don't care what you flush down the thing.
You haven't actually cleaned the toilet yet.
Again, I have cleaned it.
It's
That
a
was a- that
trainer
was a
toilet.
practice- that was
That's
a
not a
practice
trainer.
one.
It's not a trainer when she goes, which ones haven't they done yet? And so we went to one in the plant. And they fuck up the shit there. They will, because they hate the custodians there. They hate them.
It's like a
I feel
theme.
like that's everywhere.
Now, the people that work there, she's like, we got a couple that could snap.
When I was at Middletown, like the custodians
We've
there.
got a Deadpool over here.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, speaking of Deadpool, oh my
Stop
God,
the
that
music.
kid,
Hold on, we got to talk about this guy.
that fucking
you talked
kid.
about this
I
dude?
have not talked about fucking Deadpool.
We've got a new
10 minutes
guy.
extra.
Yeah, this is bonus content here. We've got a new guy, and I say we. When I was in there, there's a new carrier. He's
Yeah.
new, and he's a little fucking goofy, but he's a young kid, and you look
Not
past
a
that.
little.
Well, now
he
he's getting
is
extremely.
fucking superbly goofy.
He's getting goofier by the minute.
And,
He
and
told
like the
somebody-
part I don't get is like, let me set the stage. He's like 20 years
Yeah.
old, handsome dude, like not a
Just
bad
a
looking
child
dude.
looking. He just seems
He
like
looks
a
like
child.
he
Where's he
looks
rate?
like
Where's
somebody
he rate
that-
on the Fred scale?
16.
No, yeah, he's better looking than you. You're old. Fuck off.
Yeah, you're old man now.
He looks like somebody that just left the Air Force Academy.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
he's got that haircut,
Clean.
that
He's clean
look,
looking.
blonde hair, yeah, and young and full of fucking vigor.
And dumbness too. He's no.
And every time
experience
I
at all.
see him, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
He told somebody that he wanted to be referred to as Deadpool. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like too far in with that.
Yes.
Still a kid.
Okay.
The
I want to
day
be Smokey the Bandit. You know?
the day after that, he came in with a Harry Potter snow toboggan on,
Yeah.
like a fucking like huge winter hat.
The weird hat.
It was 95 fucking degrees that day. Air temperature, not even counting heat index.
That generation is fucked. They will wear coats and shit.
Yeah.
And
We got
they
a guy
made
that
some
was in
reason.
full coat.
Why?
They made him go take that off. They said, no,
Yeah, he's gonna have a fucking heat stroke if he
you're
didn't.
not
That's
doing
dumb.
this.
You're not going to wear that stupid hat.
They were spreading ad because everything's all fucked up. They were spreading advos this week. CCAs were.
That's fucked.
He, like, if you ever like imagine like a grandpa in the mall before the
Yes.
stores open,
Oh, I
power
can't do it.
walking,
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like how fast they're going.
yeah.
He's doing that like 5 times faster, and except he's carrying advos.
Walking like
and
an
he's
idiot.
like taking like these huge lunging steps, and like he almost runs over me, and I'm like,
Dude, why are you running in here?
dude, what the fuck? And he's like, I gotta get this done. And I was like, well, what you do is you get that fucking push cart over there, and you fill it up, and then you take it around like a normal person. He's like, I'd rather work hard than not work.
Yeah, that's a dumb.
And then he takes off, and I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, but that's just dumb.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. He's breaking the
Yesterday-
plane of stupidity.
Yesterday, apparently, this motherfucker started watching The Mayans on Hulu.
Oh, he's gonna let you know about everything.
He came in a black ball cap that was like real tight fitting, and in a fucking motorcycle vest, blue jeans, and a white T-shirt.
Why?
And
he just dresses in character every day.
Does he have a
Every day.
motorcycle?
No.
He doesn't even have a car, I don't
and
think.
the motorcycle vest wasn't a real one. It was so fucking vinyl. It hurt your
Oh.
eyes to look at it from the glare on
So
it.
he plays dress up.
And so like he walked past me, and like I'm already like fucking done with him because I
Oh.
tried telling him how to spread the advos where he wasn't gonna hurt himself or someone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm gonna work hard, not like everyone else."
God, stupidly.
That's what I said. I was like, "Yeah, you're
I'm gonna
working
work
dumb
like a
right
fucking
now."
idiot. This is the way I choose to do it.
There's a reason why clerks do it this way,
He
dummy.
thinks he's breaking new ground all the time. It's like, you're not gonna fucking do anything different in here except work dumb.
Yeah. So he walks past me. I'm like, "Where's the top and bottom rockers at there,
Chief?"
kid?" And he just gave me this look like he didn't know what I was talking about, and he kept on walking.
Yeah, he's
He
half
doesn't
your
know.
age.
No, he's less than half.
If he's dressed like a biker, if he's playing biker dress up,
No,
he
you
should
need
know
to
that
leave.
fucking term.
We should get him beat up.
Just rehearsing for a play at the community center.
Yeah, the
No,
Blandford
I don't
Recreation Center.
Dude, he is such a fucking creepazoid. Like he's
Full
the
of
dude I'm
energy.
afraid of there now.
So
If
he
s-
mimics every movie he watches.
Yes.
What is he going to watch
Every
next
show,
that's going
every-
to be
I'm worried
Who
it's gonna be a
knows?
$1 million baby. He's gonna try to pull my plug.
It could be that. That would suck.
Yeah, to
I
be
mean-
fair, between you and Flash, one of you two's gonna get their plug pulled
Somebody,
back.
I
I,
got-
think
I gotta be
Flash
honest with you.
already pulled his plug.
If somebody's gonna shoot that place up, it's gonna be him.
Yeah, I don't think so. He'd be reenacting a scene. Just
Flash
make
or
sure he never
Deadpool?
watches Platoon or none of that other
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, he is fucking not connected to reality solidly.
Completely not. No, I guarantee that.
What's his gamer tag?
I don't know. I'm not talking to him.
He's got one. I know
Hopefully
he
he
does.
doesn't watch a movie where a shootout happens at your guys'
Hopefully.
service.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or else that's going to just throw him over the edge.
Don't watch Falling Down. Don't watch it. You're gonna step into a different world.
Dude, I'm telling you, he came in a fucking outfit.
He's representative of his entire generation too, by
I
the
don't
way.
think so.
I think he is.
I
I think they're
not
so
that bad.
fucking lost.
I mean, they're bad, but yeah, they're not that bad.
They live in these fucking
Like I'm fine. Like
constructions.
if he'd have come in a Deadpool T-shirt, I'd have been like, all right, whatever. Kid likes Deadpool. It's a good
It's
movie.
stupid though.
Fine.
I know, but it's like, oh, that's my name. No,
That's
no, it
something
isn't.
different. Yeah.
And he had mirrored sunglasses hanging on the front
Douchebag.
vest
Oh,
pocket,
God.
Oh, douche. Oh God.
and it was so vinyl, dude. Like it was the fakest leather.
Pleather fucking vest.
How did Greg let that go?
He didn't.
What did he say to him?
Oh, I don't even remember. Like I don't even remember.
I might call him on the way
First of all,
home.
Greg couldn't make fun of him at first because as soon as we saw him, we were laughing
Oh,
too
yeah.
hard. Like
Yeah.
it took a while to get our shit under control.
That's bad.
Because it was. Yeah.
Did you roll on the floor?
No, I laughed
Pretty
quite
close.
hard. And then I noticed how shiny it is. It's like it's not even good leather. Like it's
Pleather. Plastic.
It's plastic. It's
Where
not.
did he get? You ought to ask him where he got it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Where'd you get that vest?
You
I'm
gotta
not-
follow up with him.
I've had one talk with this kid, and it's all I'm gonna have.
He says, "You just made #1 on a death list, buddy.
It's
My friends, the Mayans, will be here in the parking lot.
he's there's something not okay with him.
If he comes in wearing a cape, you need to turn around and get the fuck out of there.
If he comes in wearing a cape, I'm just gonna watch because he's gonna try to fly eventually.
You should get the fuck out of there.
And like it's like he's got to have everybody looking at him because every day he
Oh,
comes
yeah.
in with something that's gonna make him
Every
stand
day.
out.
Yeah, every day. They think they're. Look, that's the
It's
thing.
not they, it's him.
It's
He is the problem.
They think the world revolves around him.
He is the problem.
He's wrong. The world doesn't give a shit about you, Deadpool.
How new is he?
He's brand
about a
new.
month.
Okay.
Yeah, no fucking sign of ever being like worn down or snapped into reality. None of that.
The first day he was there, he wore long pants.
This job will break him if he keeps that attitude.
And a thermal
Yeah,
shirt
I mean
under
bad.
his t-shirt.
And that's what he means by snapping.
Why?
Because
He has to dress
don't
a certain
know.
way. He's a.
I can't answer that. That was my first comment to him was like, tomorrow you won't be wearing pants.
Was he trying to prove that he was Deadpool and couldn't die?
Yep.
I don't know.
I think so. Yep.
It was one of those super fucking hot days, and I was pushing my cart out, and he was with Troy,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw him in those fucking pants. I was like, tomorrow you
Troy
won't be
goes-
wearing those pants.
Sure goes, this motherfucker here, man. Yeah.
I've got 3 different
know.
tans because I've been delivering a cutoff.
Right. Yeah.
It's
That's
I don't
got
have to
so
do that
hot.
anymore.
like it's
It was bad. I mean, the last 2 days have been nice, but earlier in that week was 100 plus with the humidity.
I got sick this week. I like this summer. Like it hasn't been as brutal as some of the others, but I guess I'm just older.
There's more 100-degree days, I think, this year.
Lately, yeah.
Like this is the first year that I have been heat sick multiple times.
Ugh.
I haven't felt right since
I got
like
dizzy.
before
Yeah.
vacation,
I got dizzy.
and I'm
out
not
there
even out
2
there
weeks ago.
that long. Like
Yeah.
so,
We're walking
I don't
in the
have
sun.
an excuse.
Well, when you're in a truck that's 125.
Well, the truck's like an oven.
I know, the truck's way
Yeah.
worse.
It's slowly cooking you.
cooks that steak.
It does. We should send some bread to that dude. Make some bread in your truck.
He's wearing fucking vintage Levi's and his fucking.
Oh, this. We're gonna
Thermal
need
shirt.
a daily update on
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna have to
with
keep
the
up with
Slough and
Deadpool.
Slack. You're gonna have to say what's Deadpool got on today.
I'll try to get a picture of him every day because he poses around the post office. Like he comes in early and like poses around the place all morning long.
See, that's
So it
weird.
gives you plenty of photo
He's an
ops.
Instagram model.
He's a fucking idiot.
Maybe. That's possible
That he's playing dress up
for Instagram.
for Instagram every day.
I mean,
Goddamn
at least
fucking
there's
weirdo.
a reason behind that one other than just doing it.
I mean,
Hopefully-
I don't think he's like successful at it. I just think he
No.
thinks that's what he's doing.
Hopefully, he'll flame out and get fired before he
Well,
becomes a regular. And
they've got
like
60
you said,
days to get rid of him.
They never do.
Well, they're not going to get rid of him because I guarantee he's out there running his entire route.
He's running his ass off.
I guarantee he's running from house to house. Just watching him deliver the advos in the most
Carry him
stupid
across the
way.
office.
Like he was going from the back, like where Greg is,
Yeah.
like where they throw stuff there. He was going from there all the way up to like 93,
Oh, dumb.
carrying
the
like
dumbest.
3 of them at a time, walking
I
as
hurt
fast
That's a
as
long way. I know.
walking as fast as he could possibly walk without running.
Should have tripped him.
Like I couldn't
Amazing
run as
Race,
fast
man.
as he was
Settle down.
walking
You have to trip him.
and jumping over stuff, like because there was shit
Oh,
everywhere.
he's got to be tripped.
Jumps over stuff.
Dumbass.
Like it's like he's like fucking running the fucking hurdles on a horse.
That sounds like a place with the shit the minute I
jackass.
left.
Do what?
It sounds like that place with the shit the minute I
Well,
stepped
Lisa
out the door.
hasn't been there. Like our
enforcer's
other
gone.
clerks off long term, and then
Oh.
Lisa took off a week,
Yeah,
and they were all mad about that. So
I did talk to the other one that's off.
yeah,
I talked to her. She said, "Damn, I'm glad I missed all that bullshit.
what bullshit?
Just everything
This
we're talking
week?
about. No, just everything. This is crazy. This is crazy. This isn't getting any better. You know, bullshit.
Well, it's getting better because we've got management who will occasionally do the thing they say they were going to do. You only got to remind them like 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan
Yeah,
was
that's-
handling. Jordan
Enjoy
was,
that while it lasts.
Jordan was handling an off day for me.
But now
and
he ain't there.
he's not there, so I went and talked to him.
I'd be careful. Calvin almost got like whiplash last time he did that to Avery.
So it happens a lot.
You might want to
That's what
turn the
you're
music down instead of up.
Yeah, check his purse.
Did you hear me?
What?
Turn the music down instead of up.
Can't afford
Yeah.
heroin.
All right. Thanks for listening.
There you
Thanks
go.
for subscribing. Thanks for doing all the things that we appreciate that we need you to do, and we appreciate it. Go to the website, eldoradostudio.net. Do some clicking around. See if there's anything on there that you like. Use a link, damn it. We need some revenue. Let's do something. Let's get this shit ready to go. Start making some money around here.
What's the
Pick it up.
Patreon?
Patreon.com
Patreon.
/Eldorado Studio.
Yep.
Help us out.
Give it a look.
Subscribe. Yeah, just at least look. We got some shit. You know, we got some things that we can give you in exchange for your money. Right? Entertainment value.
I think this was it. I think it was 2.5 hours on Sunday morning.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm giving you.
Work safe. See you next week.
Hit it.
Bye.